Welcome
Boy.
to session 29. How's everyone doing?
I'm great.
I'm thriving.
You're thriving. That is a description.
Oh, I totally forgot. I'm good. I'm
Oh
good.
my
Are you
god.
sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're
Do you need
totally
something?
ready. No, we're
No,
ready
I
for
just
this.
forgot what Eris's accent was for a second. It's all good. I'm fine now.
Okay. Give me a second, chat. I'm just going to see if Fuji decided to work with us so we can have reactive images. I doubt it, but I'm going to test. It's working.
Something's in my ass.
Woo!
Oh my
Oh, you should probably get rid of your duplicate.
Yeah, I'll do it. Give me a second. We will hide
Oh my god.
the PNG images and really? 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 Fuji, what the fucking hell?
It shows middies.
No. Oh, this is my show. Okay.
Oh, nope, it's slowly, it's figuring things out. There's
oh,
D.
oh.
Yep.
Are we actually going to get to use reactive images? Or am I going to have to not use reactive for half the party?
Oh my god. We're
Fuji.
professional streamers, guys.
This has nothing to do on my end. This all has to do with the website working or not working.
Yeah.
This is my show now.
Nope, there we go. We're up to 3 of the
Hey,
party.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey.
You think if I aggressively blow into my mic, it'll work?
No, please don't.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All of
Keep
our
talking,
viewers,
'cause it seems
just
to go when
cover
somebody
your
starts
ears.
talking enough.
Something's in
Not
my
in
ass.
Oh my god. I would like to keep talking until it pops up, but I have a feeling that the world hates me.
Oh, hey, there you are.
God.
Hello.
Wait, never mind.
See, it's just if you keep talking, you show up. So
Okay.
I will laugh if Onion's the only one that's not going to
Just PNG, put an onion there,
Just
and it'll be great. It'll
I
be
can
fun.
put your PNG there if worse comes to worse. I'm just really hoping that reactive images works, because then people actually know who's talking.
Onion, just read your no maidens plus ratio.
Okay.
I bet.
Oh my
You have
goodness.
no Nomadians plus ratio plus runeless plus tarnish plus wretched tarnish plus 0 flash plus lighting issues plus faith build. Fucking loser.
Didn't work.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God.
unfortunate.
Twitch is not a fan of Elden Ring, I guess.
No.
Even though
Don't
it's like
all
the
our
best
goddamn
for-
streamers have been lost.
Wait, what?
Elden Ring.
Hey! See, you just gotta degrade it and it works.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, okay.
All right. We actually have everybody here and reacting for right now. So we will take advantage of that.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the intro and do a bit of catch up since it's been a while. So last we left off, the party had ventured into the Underdark Swamp. There they had found a unusual stone forest built of very large trees made entirely of some form of like a granite-like stone. And as they had made their way through, they eventually came upon a shack with a sort of ominous blue glow coming from inside of it within this forest. Curious, they attempted to approach this shack, finding out that there were various time magics involved that made it more difficult to approach than they initially assumed, before eventually reaching the door and finding the mage that lived inside. This older mage had invited them in, regaled him or them a little bit of his tale, and introduced him to his son Naya. His son Naya is a young dragon that wished to reclaim a portion of his territory that had recently been usurped by a serpent-like monster. Having done a little bit of research, the party came to realize that this serpent was not unfamiliar to them, as it was the same serpent that was a servant of Gorloch that Yorglot had previously encountered and dealt with up upon the desert surface and had since sent down into the Underdark. Taking on the task of handling this territorial dispute, the party accepted, made their way to a town with Naya, stayed there as they interacted with the various peoples within the town, were able to ask questions and get a bearing for their surroundings before then setting off and confronting the serpent. The combat with the serpent went a little bit awry, and unfortunately, our first party member had fallen. Runine found herself facing death for the first time. As soon as combat ended, she was swiftly revived, and the party shared a moment together before making their way back to report that the territorial dispute was completed. Interacting with Sigwald, the older mage, and Naya as well, before also interacting with his wife that they had previously revived, and all seemed well. Tic-Tac-Toe made his departure from the party as Yorglot had seemed to return for the time being, and the party had become whole once again. It's at this point that the party left off, as they had also accepted another request while they had visited this town to help a noble like person deal with some strange phenomena concerning his manor that he had recently acquired. Curious and always up for a bit of coin, the party accepted this task, and Naya is to drop them off at this manor before parting ways with the party for a prolonged period of time. Tic-Tac-Toe has now left. The party is left standing outside of the shack waiting to board Naya, and that is where we are. So I will leave it to you to take it from there, however you wish to go about.
What time of day was it? Have we just woken up, or?
It is Underdark, so unless you want to talk to Valzor, you don't have a great idea of time.
Or, well, then did we just sleep? I can't remember if we had slept or not.
You did get your long rest.
Okay.
I remember that we went to talk with the wizards for our grimoires.
Oh yeah, we got those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right. Yorglot would probably just wake up and walk out, wait for people to wake up. So he's kind of been away for a while.
I feel like Eris would wake up next.
Early bird?
Well, yeah, she hasn't really been doing anything. And she slept a lot the day before.
That is fair. Runine might wake up the last this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dying kind of takes it out of you.
Yeah.
Dying and
A little
then
bit.
being revived to some capacity.
I'm glad to see you're doing okay, Runine.
Surprisingly, still sore, but I'm fine.
I would say
Ish.
that's surprising.
It's not the greatest of feelings, no, but it is what it is. Just kind of just like clenching the grimoire, like trying to keep her mind off of it for a little bit.
Well, what other? You guys said you had another job down here.
Well, it was actually funny enough. We're going to the same mansion or manor, whatever it is, that is northeast, that Sigurd told us to go visit for information upon the bog. And we got a quest from a person saying that they purchased the manor and a ghost or something. Something is occupying it and he wants it out. A monster or whatever.
Alright. Do we need to freshen up on supplies? Are people low on stuff?
Uh,
Not
mean, I-
really.
let me go look at my inventory. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Yeah.
I'm
Been a
glad I
second.
asked.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I think I'm good. I've got a couple of ideas of things that I want, but I think that can wait for later. When we get to a bigger city.
Alright. Are we gonna be flying on the dragon again to get there?
I don't think so.
ooh,
I
he
don't know.
offered.
Yeah, I believe it is up to us whether or not we want to.
Alright, well, where does he sleep?
Back at the we were actually in his abode when we had told you the news about the serpent initially.
Oh,
Did
You
he
gather
go
he
back?
either sleeps in the shack with his family or he sleeps in town. It's safe to assume that since he was offering to take you, he is likely in the house that you're in.
alright, well,
Ah.
if we're ready to go, do people want to grab him or I don't know. This
How-
is your dragon buddy.
Almost with not playing for so long, you kind of forget
Yeah.
some information.
I mean, I can go wake him. Or see if he's in the shack, at least. Wait, where are we?
We are in front of the shack.
Okay. Yeah, so then I'll
Let's ju-
go in and ask where he is. And if he's still willing to take us.
As you walk in, you see Naya kind of just like almost innocent child who found a long lost parent, just kind of very close behind the leg of his mother, just kind of following her around, staying close.
Hello.
Oh, are you ready to go?
Yeah, we were wondering if you would still be willing to take us.
Of course. And he kind of jogs on over to you and looks to you to lead out the door.
Before leaving, I'm gonna look at both of them. Are they still in there?
Yes.
I'm just gonna thank them for their hospitality and all the help with the grimoires and helping out party members and such.
It's really the least we could do. It's not a problem.
I
After
hope
all,
to
you
be in
brought her
contact.
back to us. So thank you.
Hope to be in contact soon.
I look forward to hearing that. Be
Okay,
safe.
and then you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Naya follows you out.
How are we on food? Because I imagine we're going to be adventuring more and not stumbling upon a town anytime soon.
That's right.
Uh,
I think my rations are not very savory anymore.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I am getting a little bit peckish.
I'm gonna dump out the old deer meat that we have like right in front of us. Like, yeah, that's nasty. I don't.
How long? I don't even want to ask. Never mind. That has been a
Surprising.
while.
It's
Surprise.
definitely fuzzy and
Ugh.
not looking appetizing, but due to the fact that it's in such like a vacuum, like there's still air. All it's done is decomposed a little bit, and there's nothing else that's like affecting it. There's no insects or anything else. So it's not the worst it could be, but it's definitely not edible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly, lantern food is pretty good.
Yeah, how was that for you?
She surprisingly has a pretty nice house in there.
Whole house.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
that must have been very comfy for you.
Yes, I mean, yeah, it was in a sea of fire.
What?
Hey, what now?
Yeah.
Out of the lamp right now?
Hmm?
Is Amber out of the lamp right now?
No, she's currently in the lamp. She's enjoying
Okay.
the privacy of not having a guest.
Okay.
I just crashed for a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah. Did you do anything productive?
Yeah, actually, I've been practicing enchanting for a while. I think
Oh.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. He starts rummaging around in his bag, and he pulls out a ring. I made this, which is pretty cool.
What does it
It
do?
look like.
It just looks like a basic iron cast ring with
Oh.
like some very minor magical engravings on it.
Wow, very primal.
Rennie kind of just like looks over to. He's start. He's starting. So
It's
what does it do?
Well, it just lets me use one of my spells for free without wasting any energy. But
That is handy.
it's just a start. Anyways,
Does Yorglot still have the bloody gauntlets?
yes, he does still have bloody gauntlets on him.
What?
Okay.
Well, they're like black gauntlets that have like red vein looking things going up them.
That's not concerning at all.
Yeah, he's had them for a while, apparently.
What?
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
And he
This
did
whole
introduce
time
this
you've
to
just
everybody.
had threatening gauntlets?
Yeah, I thought I thought I mentioned this a while ago.
No. Or
I
else,
think you like
brain
dropped
dead.
it vaguely and no one heard the detail very much.
Oh, yeah, I have these like crimson black gauntlets with like red lines that go up them like veins.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah, not concerning at all.
Yeah.
And now I'm assuming a black grimoire on my on my hip.
Reen's grimoire is in her backpack now. All right.
Well, are we ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to.
We should stop by or take a little bit of a pit stop near the town and maybe buy some food real quick for our journey.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Just a side note, really quick, your grimoire is actually white, Yorglot.
Mine's white? Oh,
Oh
Wow,
God.
completely different than usual.
wow. So I just got like this dark attire and this bright white grimoire. All right.
I mean, you have white hair.
From what you can tell,
Sure.
she has
Silver
more
hair.
of like the spiritual death vibe. She tended to wear like long white dresses or more like
Ooh.
witch-like, ghost-like attire than like all black death. So the grimoire matches that aesthetic.
Yeah.
And I have
That's sick.
silver hair, not white hair, just in case that was misconfused.
I mean, it's whitish.
Basically the same thing.
Anyways, yeah, I could deal with some food as well.
All right. Well, Nala, if you could bring us to your town, and we would like to get some food for the way.
He turns into his dragon form and crouches down, making it as easy as he can for you to hop on.
Luckily,
And we climb up. Woo!
there's not a 1.5 ton
Yeah, I
totem.
was about to
Besides,
say,
climb up
we
the
might
Yeah.
get there faster now that we
Oh,
don't
oh.
have tic-tac-toe.
I
with us.
just wanted to state this because technically this did not really happen, but we gave Tic-Tac-Toe the item that was from Ember's lamp that was in the wagon to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we gave that to him. We did that.
Because
We did
technically we
that.
didn't RP that. He just left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a lot was happening that we forgot about that.
I will
Yeah,
say
we-
that if that is the case, then Runin could have talked to Ember on the side and ran after him and caught him like at the edge of the barrier and gave it to him and then ran back.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we forgot to do something really important.
Yes.
I feel like he wouldn't forget that.
Yeah, he wouldn't have.
He put up a fight for
Probably
that.
probably because Onion had to take over two characters that I forgot.
That was an interesting game. Anyways,
hmm
we
just
all
wanted to
climb on
state that.
top.
Onto the
Naya
dragon.
confirms. So, just to confirm, we are going to town for food and not to the manor.
Aye.
Am I to drop you
Yeah.
off in the town?
The town and then the manor, I think.
If you
Could you bring us to both?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
He begins flying, and well, it's not new to you, Yorglot. It is definitely newer to you than the rest of the party, but it is a bit more relaxing now that there's no sense of urgency, there's no sense of danger. The Underdark seems to have entered a relative sense of calm. It is still eerie with how dark it is, and you can hear the faint sounds of monsters, but it is much more tranquil and, well, there's still that sort of like magical glow to the water from the swamp that seems to be somewhat affected. It has dimmed a lot thanks to that mist that rolled through and cleansed a lot of it. It looks to be healing quite quickly because of whatever that is. And before long, your travel on the back of Naya to the town ends. He lands at the gate, and you are let in without hesitation.
And to the general store, if there was one, or the tavern.
Is that where we get rations at a general store?
If you
Well,
want straight up
mean,
traveling rations or like maybe slightly stale bread, yes.
Jerky.
Yeah,
Let's go get some jerky.
that would be stuff you'd find in the general stores.
Some
If you're
dragon
looking for
jerky.
like more savory and luxurious travel food, probably best at a restaurant. So it depends on what you want.
Well, do we want regular boring stuff or do we want to try to eat something new?
I'm fine with the boring stuff as long as it suffices.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
fine with boring. It could make the stuff in town taste better.
And it keeps for longer. Because we don't know how long we're going to be traveling.
Well, lead the way then. I don't really know this town very well.
By any chance, did we ever visit the general store here?
Nope.
I don't think we did.
No,
We know where the smithy is.
Yeah.
Naya just starts walking in front.
I think he knows where he's going.
Oh, thank you, Naya.
hmm After all, this is my town.
That is very true. So we follow Naya. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Before long, he leads you to a store that's relatively lower towards the water than the rest of the town. It's not to the point of being on the water's surface. It's still about 10 feet up, but it doesn't need an elevator-like system like you had before with the pulley of the rope and the wooden floor. Instead, it's just a staircase that leads down to the water here, and then has like a metal fence that blocks the stairs. And he leads you in, and from what you can tell, it has all manners of basic needs. You can see whetstones, you can see, you know, basic wooden arrows, things like that, as well as some travel rations. And then you see some things that look off. They look like things that you should know, but they're slightly askew from what your mental picture of it is. Um, they definitely have more of a underdark vibe to the materials made for them. For example, leather armors don't look like traditional leather. They look a little bit different. Um, and behind the desk, or the counter, you can see what seems to be a maybe 35-year-old dwarf that's kind of just sitting there, scraggly red hair, long beard.
Hello there.
Hello.
We're here for some rations, jerky, whatever you have.
Rations, jerky, breads.
All right.
What are you looking for in particular?
How much of the jerky do you have?
He points to the shelf. All that you see there, and probably enough in the back for a couple months.
She kind of like looks to the party. I don't
I
think
don't
we
think
need.
we'll need that much.
I.
How much for a party this size for, let's say, 2 weeks or a week of rations?
For 2 weeks, do you want to have a healthy amount to where you can binge on it a couple times, or do you want to make it minimal, like just the bare minimum of what you would need to survive?
Comfortable.
Yeah, I think comfortable is fine.
Yeah.
Comfortable? We'll go 2 silver and 5 copper.
All
Uh,
right. I'll pay for it.
Toss a silver in.
2 silver and 1 copper. Oh fuck! I don't have a copper.
5
So
copper.
3 silver. Oh, 5 copper.
Mhm.
Still don't have any copper, so here's
I
3
have
silver.
I have 758 copper. Let me just toss in more.
Holy
How
I have
much
1
copper?
copper.
5!
5 copper? Okay, easy.
Why are we being so stingy with money? We have so much.
I have 565 platinum.
Oh
He
yeah.
was about to count out 5 copper, and then Valzor quickly gathers 5 copper, puts it on the counter, and he pulls the 5 copper back, waits for you to take your silver back.
Okay, I do so. Oh, all right then.
Alright, give me about 5-10 minutes to prepare it.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you need before I go start getting everything?
Actually, do you have any anti-toxin potions down here?
Yeah, we have some.
Uh, can what grade and how much for them?
Are you looking for like the magical kind or the herbal kind?
Um, Probably more herbal.
If you're looking for the herbal kind, you could do 6 of them at 50 gold apiece, 300 gold for 6.
Mm. Um, so about 150 for just 3 of them.
That'd be it.
All right. Yeah. Yorglot pulls out 150 gold. Are those the anti-toxin elixirs?
Yes, those are the elixirs.
Okay, just the green ones. The
Uh,
uncommon.
yes, if you're looking for uncommon, correct.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, I don't believe we need anything else. Do we have a tent? We do have a tent, right?
Yeah, you have the tent.
Oh, right, I have it. Sorry. I'm
I
like
think your
scrolling
tent was a
through.
two-person tent, if I recall.
Yes,
Yeah.
tents are 2-person. We could buy another
Um,
one for, sharing.
yeah.
I'm fine with sleeping on the ground.
Oh,
I
right.
actually.
Fair mechanical warning of D&D. In harsh environments, for example, snow or other harsh weathers, sleeping without cover might pose negative consequences for future reference. You have
Yeah.
not encountered that yet, Eris,
Yep.
but it might happen.
Do we want multiple tents or do we want to try to just get a big one?
I mean, we have a carriage still, right? Like, we can sleep in that. No?
Technically.
I think you're overestimating how much a tent costs.
Well, like,
Uh,
Listen.
if
Excuse me, sir, what kind of tents do you have? I imagine the 2-person kind?
We have a couple. We have 2-person, 4-person, and then I have an 8-person magical tent.
Why is it magical for the 8-person?
It's enchanted to always be at a comfortable about 70-ish degrees.
Oh. And how much would that one be?
Be looking at 200 gold for the tent.
I mean, do we all want to pitch in for a tent like that?
I mean,
Uh,
I could just buy it.
Where, Aris? If
They
you're so
send us.
generous. If you're so generous.
I mean, please go right ahead.
Yeah, I will buy the tent. How much is it?
200 gold.
Okay, I hand over
Though I'm
200
slightly
gold from my.
regretting giving you that price.
It's fine. I'm. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
And
Okay, I buy the tent.
How big is this tent, by the way?
I
It's
would
like
just
a
like to.
20-pound canvas with some poles.
I would just like to mention that I'm still in my maid's uniform, so you have to watch me like reach into my like crotch pouch and pull
Oh
out
my god.
money.
Forgot about that detail.
oh my god.
At this point, he doesn't seem
Yeah.
to care. Once he heard 200 gold was getting paid, he's just like, cool.
um, I don't have any more anything else to buy, but do you happen to know a shop nearby that might sell enchanting materials or something of the like? An apothecary or something?
Not really a shop, but we have this crazy old man at the end of town towards the north. Tends to
Uh,
hoard a whole bunch of interesting things. Maybe he has some enchanting equipment.
uh, Perfect. What? shape of the house or something I can look out for?
You'll know. It looks like, how to put it. It looks like it shouldn't exist, but it's somehow held together.
Interesting description.
Got it. Thank you. Unless anybody else needs something, I think just the rations and we'll be out of your hair.
Okay, wait, I was gonna ask. I need more musket balls.
Probably
Ah.
best to get that from the smithy, to be honest.
Do we know where the smithy is?
We look
That was
to
the one
Valzor
time.
and Vernine.
One place.
I know, I wasn't there though.
Oh yes, that's true. She was asleep with.
I was asleep.
Oh yeah, she
A
was.
grin.
Ember.
I wasn't there.
A grin just comes over Valzor's face. I know where it is.
I know where it is.
Oh,
Sorry.
really?
Then, do you guys want to go to the smithy while I go visit this crazy old man? Or does somebody come with me?
I feel like we are not going to leave you alone with such a person that is very unique. And also, I'm curious.
You just got back. We don't want to lose you again.
So I will go with you, and these three can go to the smithy. She looks to Reina, who has the choice to go creepy man or smith.
She heads towards the smithy, like side.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
I guess we just Yorglot's gonna turn to Nyla. Nyla, do you know this crazy old man that he's talking about?
Probably. I think so.
Would you mind showing us the way while the other half of our party goes to the smithy?
Sure. I hope it's the right crazy old man. To be fair, a lot of these people I think are crazy, but I think I know the one he's talking about.
Well, your guess is better than mine, so
I like
Renine
this
kind of just like,
kingdom.
you like this kingdom? You mean this village?
Yes.
Renine kind of straps the tent like up on her backpack and then gets up. All right, let us go then.
when everybody's done shopping, just meet back up at the Nyla's house. Yeah.
Eh,
All right.
Right.
all right. Here we
Splitting the
go.
party.
In a town.
Yeah. And
Ow.
Hey, the last time we split a party in a
Right.
town, we killed a sultan, all right?
Yeah.
So-
True.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
And we almost
Anyways.
got a person killed. Look to
Anyways,
Yorglot.
okay. Let's go.
Listen.
All right. We'll go ahead and we'll start with Crazy Old Man Venture.
Woo!
Naya guides you to the north side of town. And as you make your way there, you see normal-ish building after normal-ish building. They're built on these trees. They all have sort of a similar design. Before eventually you see a rope bridge with planks of wood that looks like there's like a 3-foot gap between each plank. And the ropes look slightly frayed, pretty old, not the most sturdy. The planks are slightly breaking and splintering. And across the way, you see this building that is all sorts of different geometric shapes. Like there's a triangular outcropping at one point where the like flat surface is on the top of the ceiling, but the bottom is sort of like an upside down triangle-ish pyramid going up. And you can see windows on it, and when you look through, you can see what looks to be like a table on this slanted ledge, and you see like a hexagonal sort of like observatory top, but half of it's just like missing, and it's a very weirdly shaped building, and you start to get what you mean when the guy said that it probably shouldn't work.
Very unique in his tastes.
Yes, I don't think I've ever seen a building quite like that.
I don't know if I want to compliment the fact that it is balanced like this or to hate it.
Does it look like there's a light on inside, or there's
It looks like there's some candlelight.
Yorglot walks up and knocks on the door.
You make your way over the precarious bridge, the boards creaking safely enough, taking it slow to not fall through. And as you knock on the door, you hear, "Yes!"
Uh, yes, hello? I was recommended to you about maybe procuring enchantment items or something of the sort.
"Visitors, come on in, come on in, come on in!" And the door just starts to open for you.
Uh,
Mm.
looking,
All right.
starting to walk inside. What's the interior look like?
The first thing you notice is there's like a couple bookshelves, some like a table and a couple chairs on the floor, and then you see what looks to be like a grandfather clock, but made upside down to where the clock is on the bottom and the pendulum is from the clock then going up, but it's bolted to the ceiling, so it looks like it's somewhat right side up to you, but it's upside down in the way that it's placed on the ceiling. You also see a chandelier on the floor that is the source of the candlelight that is underneath the table and is currently lit. You see some scrolls on the table, and from the sort of grandfather clock, you see a like weird looking bird mechanism pop out, and then you hear, "Take a seat!" from the bird.
The cuckoo clock?
Uh,
Are you the owner?
It pops back out again. "No."
Mm.
is he in?
"Yes."
All
Can
right.
Renine tell if it's being manipulated by magic?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I
Oh,
swear,
no.
this guy's like talking through the parrot.
The cuckoo man has a cuckoo clock.
What was it, Arcana?
First roll of the night.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Rough.
8.
It surprisingly doesn't seem magical to you.
Oh.
It seems mechanical in nature from what you can tell.
Yorglot just pulls a chair out and sits down.
I look around the room.
As you look
And
around the room, again with the same sort of vibe, everything seems somewhat out of place. You look over towards where that triagonal like slant is, and what you can tell is on that table that seems to be like the dining table, and you see plates and stuff that are just stuck there, almost as if they like, magically held in place, but you're not sensing any like strong magical effects. It just seems like a very weird balance of physics and inertia and all sorts of different like science to it. Um, Before long, the bird pops out. "He'll be right here." And then you hear like some stumbling, some crashing from above you, and you look over and you can see what looks to be a very sketchy looking staircase that only has stairs that pop out maybe like 5 inches from the wall. And you just see tumbling down a tiny little fairy with white hair and visitors, welcome.
uh,
Uh, uh,
hello. We're here to look at your enchanted items.
Why?
well, I had asked, we were at a store earlier, and I had just asked if there were anybody in town who might sell enchantment items or enchanting materials, and they recommended me to you, not necessarily as a store clerk, but somebody who might procure such items.
Ah, I see. Sell? No. Trade? Yes. I'm a
Oh.
collector of odd things. And he starts walking over, not flying, which is what you would expect from a fairy, to where you're at. And he climbs up the side of the table and stands on the table.
Oh, lovely. Trading. I just used up all my items to trade with those corbuncles.
Trade. Well, is there specific things you're looking for, or just interesting things?
Interesting, unusual things that I can't get down here. Things that are not normal. Things that you wouldn't come by on a day-to-day basis. Those kinds of things. Of course, I have
Uh,
interesting, unusual, and those kinds of things to trade.
uh, may we see your inventory, I guess?
Mm, sure, I'll be right back. It takes me a while to climb all the way back up to my store.
Uh, do you need help? We can.
No, 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 you're not allowed up there.
I could
Oh,
lift you up.
all right.
Nope, nope, I'm good. If you want to see what I have, I can go get it. It will take a while. If you want to see if what you have is worth the time before I go all the way up, then by all means. But if you'd rather see what I have first, I will make the trip.
Uh, okay.
Thank
Give
you. You
me
didn't.
just a second. I didn't expect trading.
Neither did I.
Too bad.
But I have nothing that I want to trade.
Think you'd be interested in a horn that farts?
Probably not.
You have no idea.
Well, you're not here, so sadly, we don't have that option.
Yeah, you don't have the most interesting cat in the party.
Yeah.
The other way, not gonna lie. Fuck.
Shit.
Oh no.
We have
know
no,
what?
wow.
You know what?
The two
He's just
most
gonna.
rational people in the party go to this building.
Yeah.
He just reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a
Do you have any like cool books?
twig of
Oh,
withered
No.
desert tumbleweed.
no.
A twig of what?
Of withered desert tumbleweed. some black sand.
Oh,
That's
the
definitely
husk.
different. That might get you
Oh.
something.
Pull out a twig.
And then a gem, a training gem, a training magic gem that is inert, and puts it on the table. I have this.
Now that's a little bit more interesting. A little bit. Have you miss? Or are you not here to trade?
I have nothing that I want to trade right now.
Oh, you know what? He's also gonna reach and pulls out this little vial of blasting powder
Oh my god.
and puts it on the table.
Oh my.
Now you have my interest.
Oh. Sadly, I don't have very much of value, it seems. I wasn't expecting trading, so
Unusual, interesting, things that I wouldn't get down here.
oh my goodness. Yeah, no, the only thing that she has is legitly her strength coin, and she ain't trading that.
Oh, you know what? Okay. He's gonna
What?
pull out a couple of azure berries.
Oh.
I don't know if they're
Oh.
still good or not, but he pulls out a couple of azure berries.
Wait, we had azure berries?
Yeah, I took 10 azure berries way back when we were in Mishla.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
goodness, that is a throwback.
And he's gonna pull out the Everfrost brew and the Phoenix Heart alcohol, whatever's left of them.
Wait.
Uh,
Did we ever like got rid of the bodies in our holding?
oh.
No, but that's
Wait, my bag of
that's
holdings.
in Aries' bag of holding. This is mine.
I'm gonna dump it. Okay. We gotta. Wait.
Finally clicking what we've done.
Wait a minute, we have
Anyhow,
people in
we'll
there.
get to that in a second.
Oh my
Wait, is all
goodness.
my stuff covered in like body juice?
No, the things in your bag don't interact with one another,
Okay.
fortunately for you. But
Okay.
it definitely is not a sanitary internal bag.
Oh, I can't wait to reach my hands into that.
At that point, you might have to flip over the bag.
No,
But
but then all my
anyhow,
stuff will be in bodies.
but anyhow, for now, you pull out the two ales, the Everfrost and the Phoenix Heart. You also grabbed the Azure berries, and was that it?
And
He's debating whether getting the other alcohol, aren't you?
no, that's just
Why-
gone.
Why don't you just wait?
Like
I thought we still had some in the black alcohol.
Yeah, you took
dead
it.
sick.
Oh, I thought she drank all. I thought Aries
No, she
drank all
didn't.
of it.
She took a
Oh,
big
okay.
swig of it, but she did not drink all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
it's
would have died. Just
Then-
straight up.
Then okay, yeah. He also pulls out the black alcohol and all the desert snake parts we still have.
Oh, right. We do have all that
So-
stuff.
Teeth.
20 red scales, a desert snake gland, 2 teeth, and 2 eyes,
And a heart?
15 bones, and a heart.
Wonderful.
the heart is fuzzy, functional
Ugh.
for enchanting purposes, but fuzzy. So like you reach in thinking snake heart, and then you feel fur, and you're like, but pull it out anyhow.
Yeah, I just set it all on the table. Is this weird enough for you?
This is interesting. All of it. You'd be willing to part with all of this if the trade was good enough?
If the trade was good enough.
Alright. Give me a couple minutes to see what I have.
I also have a few more azure berries, which are what these things are.
I see. I have heard of them. They are valuable, and they do last a while. So, if you're willing to part with more of them, far be it from me to refuse if the trade's well. Let me go see what I have that I think is worth this. And he climbs down slowly and makes his way over to those tiny little steps and climbs up. And as he's climbing up, you notice that these steps actually go up a good height. So for a fairy to be climbing up like 15 feet of stairs, by the time he gets to the top, he seems kind of winded and I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
This is the strangest fairy I've ever met, and I've only met 2.
I don't think one of those count.
True.
Anyhow, about 15-ish minutes pass, and you can hear what sounds like metal armor moving above you, and thuds and loud crashing of wooden crates, and you hear what sounds like metal sliding against metal, and then you hear what sounds like a drum, followed by then maybe a gong. Then you hear maybe like a small explosion of magic, like he was experimenting with something. Then some ticking of like a clock that starts going. And before long, he comes back down and he's carrying like this really small bag that looks like maybe a coin purse for him. And from this bag, he then pulls out a large plank of wood that's about 8 feet by 2 feet. This is hellfire wood, found deep within the Underdark, in the magma layer. Really good for enchanting, so I hear. It can make wooden armor that is immune to all forms of fire.
From wood. Oh
Um,
man, that's interesting.
Cool.
Particularly useful if any of you use shields, wooden armors, bows, or staves.
all right.
Then I have this. He pulls out a flower. This is a flower of remembrance, which I think is stupid because it makes you forget everything. If it were
Is
me,
it
I would have
No.
called it a forget-me-not.
Aw.
is it only usable on yourself, or can you use it on others?
So when made into a medicine, it essentially has the ability to have somebody forget the last about 10-ish years of their life,
Oh my
but
god!
then it will replace those memories with memories that make enough sense for those 10 years, as if they were a completely different person for 10 years of their life.
What?
Metagame, this is the component that you're going to need if you want to build a respec potion and re-roll your class.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Oh, ding.
That's
Oh well.
pretty useful.
Oh fuck. We
Oh, yeah.
our characters don't really actually know that though. Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I could say we get enough of a gist.
Yeah.
But
Yorglot can have enough of an idea to understand that that's what this is for, since some people were interested in having that as a potential item in case they wanted to undo a mistake they made at level 1 or something like that.
Gank that plank. Gank that plank.
And then I have this, and he pulls out a crystal. This is a crystal of all-seeing. When you look into it for an hour, you can see both your plane, the ethereal plane, and into one other dimension of your choosing in your same location.
oh,
Verneen's eyes kind of grow wide. Oh, right. That is impressive.
A sensory overload.
Yeah.
And then I also have this. He pulls out what looks to be similar-ish to your reddish-colored blasting powder, except it looks to be like shining black. So it is pitch black, and it doesn't look like it should sparkle, but it is sparkling as if it is a gem, and it has been ground into dust. This is darkstone powder. It is basically blasting powder, except when it explodes, as compared to bursting into fire, it instead bursts into a like icy, frigid burst of cold air. Particularly useful if you want to make explosives that don't set the world on fire.
Then what's the point of explosive?
Oh my goodness. Ernie kind of thinks back on Reina.
And then if you're looking for more just basic enchanting materials, I do have some other various ores and woods that are just higher quality, but they don't have any special effects to them that I am willing to trade as well in this bag. Oh, and I'm willing to trade the bag, though that would need a bit more from your end if you wanted the bag.
I don't think we're interested in the bag. I did have a question. And Yorglot reaches down into his bag of holding and pulls out his 4 crystals that he has, or five key crystals that he has. Do you have anything like this?
Our very side quest.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
I do not, but there was a fellow that came by a couple years ago that wanted to trade me one of those. He said it was really important, but he had no idea where the rest were, so it was useless to him. Fellow, what was his name? Jagrith? Jagrith? Yeah, I think his name was Jagrith, he said.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know what he looked like or what race he was, maybe?
Yeah, he was a tiefling. He said he was from the Underdark. I'm not certain where. Had sort of a bluish color to him.
Give me just a sec. Sorry.
Wait, a blue tiefling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Our side quest.
I never forget a side quest,
wait.
alright?
That
No, I'm
random
can't wait to
optional
meet this
quest that
dude.
the game hints to you at the very beginning, and you're like forgetting at level 10 unless you really care.
Yeah.
I really care, okay? Well, thank you. I appreciate the information. He didn't say what city or anything that he frequents, did he? Or that he's just from here?
City. Apologies, it's been a while. The only thing that I can think of is I think he said he hailed from the eastern side of the world. Far be it from me to know what that means. I'm not really a traveling type.
Alright. Thank you again for the info. But, Renine, is there anything you were looking at that you might want?
For me, this is all your stuff. Go for what interests you. I sadly don't really have too much to trade.
Alright, well, this is all stuff that I'm willing to trade if the trade's good enough. So once I'm done, if there's anything left over, feel free to use it. But, alright, that, that blasting, that black blasting powder, the wood, and then possibly some more generic enchanting materials, but still of a higher quality, seem interesting to me.
Okay.
Um,
I would say I'll do all of that with enough materials for, let's say, 2 different projects of higher quality materials. For your vial of red blasting powder, that'll equate to the same amount with the black. The snake heart and 10 scales. And we'll do that twig thing that you pulled out, the desert tumbleweed twig.
What is your strangest specimen? Was that a twig?
Oh man, that's great. That's wonderful. Well, now I'm gonna be buying Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Honestly, just goes to Assassin's Creed. Just um, hmm. I'm okay with all of that, but instead of the snake heart, could I show you any puts out the Phoenix Brew alcohol. This instead, I imagine, will have somewhat of a similar effect on the body as that snake heart there.
I don't plan on drinking it. I want to preserve it.
Yes, well, this is alcohol. It's quite preservable.
No, I want to preserve the snake heart. Well, that looks like it could be useful for historical purposes. Far be it for me to know what those are, but I want to keep it.
Mm.
Not really interested in ale.
All right. All right.
I might do a different part of the snake, but not the ales.
Then can I switch you for an eye and a tooth? And I'll throw in 5 bones.
You got yourself a deal.
Perfect. And I scooch over everything I agreed to trade, and I put everything that I still have back in my bag of holding.
He does the same, gives you what he agreed to trade, and then puts everything else away.
While I'm putting stuff away, oh, Vernin, are you sure you didn't want anything? You can use any of this stuff. I promise, it's fine.
What did we have left over?
So you still have the snake heart, 10 red scales, the gland, 1 tooth, 1 eye, both the alcohols. You don't have the twig anymore, but you still have the black sand, and all the azure berries.
As much as I want the flower, it'll 100% go against what Renine usually thinks. So she's more interested in the crystal.
Do you tell me that, or?
I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Renine kind of like scratches her head. Well, I am particularly interested in that crystal of planes. It does sound like it could come in handy at some point. Who knows? But it is very interesting if we're able to trade for that.
Well, what would you like for that crystal then? As Yorglot starts putting the stuff back out on the table.
I'll do the snake heart and the other eye. I still want that heart.
Yes, I can tell. Is there any chance I can switch you out the eye for maybe some azure berries and the black sand?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Come on.
Yeah, boy.
Come on.
You got this.
That's a fucking really good roll. That's 25.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, I'll trade the eye for an azure berry. That's fair enough.
Oh.
Perfect. Then he slides over the snake heart, 1 azure berry, and the black sand.
He slides over the crystal.
Go ahead.
All right. Renine takes the crystal. How big is it?
About maybe the size of like a football-shaped baseball.
Oh.
Palm
Is it like
size.
a kaleidoscope?
It is like a sort of cloudy blue color.
Ooh.
But for now, you can add crystal that lets you see into other planes.
Manage inventory. Custom item. Crystal. Into 3 planes?
And yeah, so it's your plane, the ethereal plane, and one other plane of your choosing at your location, if it exists.
Can you change it, or is it?
The third one, yes.
Oh.
It's just the first 2 have to be your plane,
And
and then the
ethereal.
second one, and ethereal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dope.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Well, I appreciate this a lot. If we find anything else weird and we're ever back in town, you'll be the person we come to.
I look forward to seeing what you find, and thank you very much. I will be making sure to put this heart into a preserving bin as soon as possible.
Perfect. Sorry about the fuzziness.
That's fine. It gives it a sense of rusticness. I like it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anything else you needed, Rudin?
No, that is all.
All right. You have a good day, night.
We never asked Bowser what
Still
time it was.
adjusting to the Underdark feeling.
I've only been in it for like a day.
Yeah.
Not even a day, only like a couple hours.
Like half a day
Oh.
for you at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, half
Yeah.
an hour.
All right.
Have a good time. Let's go.
As you head out, you hear him huffing and puffing up the stairs again.
Oh, Rennie
Does
kind
he-
of feels
does he-
bad.
Does his wings look broken or ripped off, or?
Dude, he needs one of those like old
Mm.
people chairs for the
You
stairs.
go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage as you're leaving. Then
Okay.
He's not close to you anymore.
Yeah. All right. Disadvantage. Rough.
9.
9.
They seem slightly more translucent than normal. Can't tell if that
Aww.
means broken or not.
All right. Well, Yorglot just starts heading back up to Raina's place, or Raina.
Nyla?
Yes,
Nyla's
Raina's
place.
now.
All right, you make your way to Naya's place, and the other party, you made your way towards the smithy. And after a while, you find yourself approaching the smithy door, and
Sorry, I just remembered something. Didn't Nyla say that he would bring us back to his hideout for his treasure? To let us look at his treasure?
you can
Yes.
discuss that with Naya in character when the time comes.
Yeah.
But right now, other half of the party story.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you find yourself outside of the smithy, and from within you can hear a lot more commotion than before. You hear the banging of metal, and you hear 2 different people talking this time that seem to be somewhat arguing with one another while they work.
Well,
Nick-
after you two, I guess.
All right. I walk in the shop and say hello.
All right. As you walk in the shop, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, I'm getting an axe thrown at my head.
Yeah, there's
aren't I?
fucking there's shit getting flown everywhere. He's got
Oh,
an
God.
angry wife or something.
Oh my god. Where is my dex? I'm dying. What?
A dexterity saving throw on the left in the
Yeah.
box. of saving
Okay,
throws.
okay.
You should be pretty
so
good at
good.
this. This is like what
Nat
you do.
20, baby!
God
26.
damn!
All right. As you
26.
walk in, you hear, "No, you're not testing that inside. What do you think you're doing?" Poof! And you hear a sound, much louder, but not unlike your musket, go off. And
Oh,
you
shit.
manage to, like, Matrix style, bend over and dodge a spray of 8 pellets that come flying at you.
Johnny!
I imagine
Um,
she dodges and it just hits Val's right behind.
Wait, no. She
Yeah,
dodges and her skirt flies up.
Oh god.
Anyways, sorry. Go
If
ahead.
you've ever seen High School of the Dead, you got the, like, boob physics for the bullet.
Oh
goes
my
between
god, no, stop. Stop.
God.
I hate that I know this
Oh
people
my
talking
god.
about.
True. hello.
She just stands. Hello. Sorry, go ahead.
Get shot at. Hello.
Is it part of your business model to try to kill your customers?
No, sorry about that. I just wanted to prove that this worked, and she wanted to try to wrestle it from my hand, and it went off.
Ah, domestic. Well, I'm here. um, I'm here about this, and I kind of just I pull out my top hat and I flip it upside down and I pull out my long schlong.
They both kind of look at each other, confused, like, why is she so chill with this? And then look back to you, like, that's an interesting looking musket. What can we do for you?
I need some musket balls for this.
Sure, how many
I've
would you
spent
like?
a few. How much are they?
How many would you like?
About 10.
How about we give you 40 and you don't report us for shooting at you?
50, and that's a deal.
Done.
All right.
Stonks! Motherfucking stonks.
All right.
All the good deals today.
Do you have anything else that I could use that would be helpful?
Do you want to purchase this? He holds up the gun that he shot at you.
What kind of gun is that?
So it looks like your musket, just with 8 barrels.
With 8 barrels?
Oh! It's a straight up shotty.
Does it work?
Look for yourself. And he kind of gestures to the wall behind you that has 8 holes in it.
Oh. Well, how much are you selling it for?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't rightly know how much to price this at. We normally sell sort of a makeshift musket at around 200 gold pieces. So I was thinking, it has 8 barrels on it, so 1,600 gold pieces.
What is wrong with you? You just killed me. Now you're asking me to spend 1,800 gold.
I did give you 50 musket balls to agree that didn't happen, so...
Well, a problem's a problem, and I'm having one. That's a lot of money.
This is a lot of gun.
Yeah, it is. Well, you can keep that. Do you have anything else?
Potentially. We have swords, we have daggers, we have claymores, we have battle axes, any basic weapon of your choosing, really. We have some smithed and ready to go. We have armors, we have some explosives that I should not be telling you we have. The guards do not like us selling explosives. How about I give you another 50 musket balls?
How about you lower the price on that gun?
All right. 1,599 gold.
I don't think you heard me. How about we lower the price?
1,598 gold. How about you make an offer?
How about we go for 1,000 gold?
All right, go ahead and make a perception check. Or not perception,
Persuasion.
That word.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
fuck. 10.
You have a +8!
I know!
How about
I rolled a
1,597 gold?
2. I'm gonna look back at Balzor. Do you think
Why
I
are you looking
should?
at me? I mean, it's got a lot of gun, as he said.
It is a lot
Uh,
of gun.
Didn't you say? Hold on. Give us a moment. I kind of gesture you over,
Okay.
whispering. Didn't you say you had like 500 platinum?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But do I really want to spend that much?
That he is asking for 10, like, or rather, like 15 platinum, and
I
you're
know.
refusing that.
150 platinum.
He
Oh,
doesn't know that.
150. Conversions are weird. I thought it was okay. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know that.
Well, okay. I mean, it's up to you, of course, but I
Wait,
mean,
okay,
I
okay,
see it as a good investment.
okay. Out of character, can I tell like what the range of it would be?
Not without examining the gun in close proximity and like actually handling it.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and look, and then I'm gonna walk back over. Can I take a look at it?
Sure, for 10 gold. Trade secrets, you understand.
I don't, and no. Can I
Then
look
no.
at it? What? Then I'll tell them about your
I'll
explosives.
pay up to 10 gold. Oh my.
Jesus.
You
I
can tell
put
them and
10
I'll just
gold.
deny it. It will be a hassle for me, but it doesn't prove anything.
Reyna then walks up, witnesses, and she looks at Valzor.
That's nice. Other witness, he points to his wife.
You do know that we're here on Naya's dime, right?
Yes, and I still have to make a profit.
I like this man. He's fearless. All right. And then
Right.
I'll put down 10 gold.
Okay.
Alright, he hands you the gun after you put down 10 gold and grabs it.
Okay. Can I tell how long, like, what the range would be?
Go ahead and make an investigation check to see how well you can examine the gun.
Okay. Another 2. Oh, no, just kidding. 14.
Okay. You estimate its range to be about 40 feet. You also noted
Okay.
a number of design flaws within the gun. Most notably, it has a very high chance of misfiring.
Oh. Yeah, because it has 8 barrels. Um.
So, out of character, I'll let you decide what you want to try to pay for this. Um, on a roll, if the dice rolls below a 10, it misfires, dealing 20 damage to you. On a roll above a 10, it works as is normal.
What
Is there
the
any benefit to like
hell?
having this?
It does 8 shots at once.
Okay. I mean, would it all go to the same target?
Yeah.
Does it up the damage? Like,
Okay, 8
dice.
times.
The dice for your
Uh,
long schlong times 8.
okay. That's pretty sick. Yeah, you know what? Might as well. I have a
It just has
backup
a
gun.
50%
Wait.
chance of blowing you
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
yeah. It doesn't matter if plus your modifier is above
Listen,
10. If
I
you
have a
roll,
vial of liquid luck. It'll be fine.
it doesn't matter.
No, that
If the
doesn't
dice
affect the dice.
roll, if the
What?
dice roll
Oh,
is less than
fuck.
10, it misfires. It doesn't matter what modifiers you have.
No.
You have a 50% chance of hitting yourself for 20 or massacring a target.
What is my? Oh god, my my max hit points is 45. That would take half my health.
And it would probably take half of a boss's health, let's be clear.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down. So okay. I'm gonna put down the gun. Well, you see, I understand that you haven't had very much experience with firearms. And as you can see, I have.
Go ahead and make
I
a
would like.
deception check.
Yeah, I know. Shit. 7.
Why do you suck at the things you're good at?
I don't know.
He kind of just
Oh
looks
my
at you and nods his head.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
We're doing great.
You
Mhm.
have some flaws with this, if you can't already tell.
Flaws? You mean design choices?
Yes, designed. I could die shooting this. You
could die
do
shooting
realize.
yours.
Yes, but there's a much lower chance that I would die shooting mine.
And there's a much lower chance that you kill whatever you shoot with yours. I think it sounds
That
reasonable.
is fair.
Seems intended to me.
Mm,
More shots means more explosions. More explosions means more chances for things to go wrong. Unless you know of an
Yeah.
engineer that's good enough to do that without having the drawbacks, good luck.
all right. How much were you offering for it?
I believe we were at 1,597 gold.
At 1,597.
I'll tell you what. If you can fire it once without it misfiring on you, I'll be willing to lower it down to 1,400 gold.
Oh.
All right. Where do you want me to shoot it?
How about at that suit of armor over there?
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Please,
I would like to load this. Please,
please.
for what? Are you hoping I kill myself?
So the one thing is, when you go to
No.
load this, you notice that unlike your gun, this is going to take you 8 rounds to load, so it's only going to be useful once in combat.
Okay.
It's a gamble.
Wait, so... Okay, so I have to take 8 rounds to load it?
There are 8 barrels, and it takes an action to
Okay.
load.
Man, what the
Unless I
fuck is
load
going-
it beforehand, right?
Correct. So you load it,
Okay.
you fire it once
Yeah,
in combat, and then you
yeah.
basically
Okay.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
You go into combat, just start loading your gun.
Shit, I forgot to load it last time. Fuck!
Oh, God.
Loads it menacingly.
Yeah.
Boss,
Doesn't
so-
move.
Boss, can you just keep
Loads
monologuing
gun
while I load my gun?
I just hand it to Ember. Hey, can you load this? I've got...
Loads gun with serious intent.
Anyway,
Her eyes just turn red.
so let's see, 8 times 6. So 48 seconds go by of you loading this gun.
Yeah.
Still within a
Jesus.
minute.
Okay. And I'm gonna aim at the armor.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit and tell me what the dice lands on.
Please.
Okay, wait. So it's a D20, right?
Yep.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
It blows up in your face, and you take 20 points of damage as all of that excess blasting powder just fires back at you. And it burns, and slightly some of the metal like pierces your hand a little bit. You said you had a lot of
I'm gonna-
experience with guns. Are you sure about that?
It's not my fault. You designed a shitty weapon.
I don't know.
And-
It
and
looked
I'm
like
gonna-
you had a very distinct lack of talent for this.
I'm gonna run over and just like put the gun down, like facing, so that the handle is facing him. Yeah, I don't think I will be buying this.
Your loss. Thank you for the demonstration, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very entertaining.
The wife's just like,
Valzar,
see, it's not safe. We can't sell this.
I agree with her. I think you should get rid of it.
Shotgun.
You, young man, look like you could use a fine gun.
Oh God.
Me?
Yes, or the little one behind you even. I don't care.
Um,
I'm sure if Reyna shot it, she'd just get flown backward.
I'm smaller than Reyna.
Oh wait, you are?
Yes.
Aerith,
Oh
Aerith
wait.
is the smallest in the party.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought Reyna was. Okay.
No.
She's
No.
like knee height to a grasshopper.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm small.
Do either of you wish for a gun? A lot of guns.
No. No, I don't really do firearms.
I hate this a lot of gun term that's getting thrown around.
A lot of good.
It's a lot of gun.
You, small elven child, do you want a lot of gun?
Reyna shakes her head violently.
Violently.
Yeah, she's got something a lot better than that.
I see. Well, can I interest you in this? And he pulls out what looks to be a crossbow style mechanism. And in the crossbow, as compared to arrows, you just see bundles of TNT.
No!
It's why so big.
It's bad.
How much are
Oh
you
my
selling that for?
God.
It's just a crossbow with TNT.
Yeah, I can see that.
So you could literally do it
So
yourself.
like 100 gold for giant bundle of TNT, and a gold for the crossbow.
I'm gonna kneel down and whisper to Reyna. Could just buy the TNT. You could fire it with your bow if you learn.
TNT sticks with a bow.
Telling that to a fucking child!
I don't know if that's how aerodynamics work.
She could tape it to the end of an arrow.
An explosive arrow with an extra stick of just for that extra boom,
No, legitimately, her explosive arrows are arrow with one stick of dynamite. This is arrow with like 8 around the stick.
I know.
Oh,
That's
no.
all this is.
God. Is it just one shot too?
Yes.
How many is in one platinum?
10 to 1.
Yeah, 10 gold and 1 platinum. So you would need
10 platinum.
10 platinum and 1 gold for the whole thing.
Or just 10 platinum if you don't want the crossbow.
Yeah.
Big bet. Okay. She puts down the money.
Did you
How much money?
put down just
So-
enough for one, or do you want to see if there's more explosives?
She's gonna buy it all.
But
This is
He
why
walks
it's
over
not
to you and
good.
kind of leans down and whispers into your ear. You won't tell the guards like she will, right?
She then smiles and says no.
Smiles menacingly and says no.
Perfect. So, let's see. Do you have 300 platinum?
Ooh.
300 platinum?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
She then like tilt her head. Why?
I have 240 sticks, which is equal to 30 bundles of them.
What the
You sound
Where-
like asthma.
Why does he have 246 of dynamite?
I would like to warn you, if you do plan to sell it to her, she very well could just blow up your shop.
Wow.
Well, one, you don't know if you even hear this conversation happening.
I know, but I heard the first one and then I see him whispering to her.
Yeah, you do realize that I could probably retire off of just the first purchase, right?
That's fair.
That is too much.
Well, then the same offer stands. 100 gold per bundle. How many bundles would you like?
Mm, 3.
All right. So he goes and gets you 24 sticks of dynamite, each in bundles of 8, so 3 bundles of 8. Um, and he sets them on the counter. And sorry, D is talking but not unmuted, and so um, so he gets you 24 sticks of bundles, each at 8, 6 per bundle. 300 gold or 30 platinum, whatever is your preference. And he kind of looks to Eris. It's nice to not be threatened with being ratted out to the guards for a sale.
Listen, okay, I have nothing against you. I just kind of got blown up a second ago, so
You didn't get
I'm a
hit. You're
little.
fine.
I didn't get it. What? Look at it. Look at me. I'm.
Oh,
And
you
I'm.
mean you're the one you blew yourself up with? That's your own fault.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything poisonous?
No, that's not my cup of tea.
Do
But
you have any
back to
gauntlets?
you. So did you place the platinum or the gold?
Yes. It's on the table.
He hands you the 3 bundles. A pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Do you have cloaks?
This is a smithy?
Fuck.
Unfortunately, no. There might be a tailor in town. With the seamstress might have some. She's the one that normally does our clothes.
I also do have a really pretty green elven one that you can have if you want that one.
Does it do anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You can always get an item enchanted as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. That is all. And she's like cuddling with her explosive.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Now for you, young lad, I think I've seen you in here before. Is there anything I can get for you today?
No, just showing them here.
I see.
'Cause
Are
they
you sure
didn't
you don't
know.
want a lot of gun?
I'm sure I don't do firearms.
You'd probably be better than her.
I'm just wow. Wow.
Nah, I'm still fine with my. He pulls out his 2 lances. I'm fine with these.
Oh, all right. Very well.
Wait, okay, I want to ask him if he has anything similar to the claw gauntlet I was talking to you about.
The one that has, like, claws for nails and such.
Yee.
No, but if you planned on being back in a couple days, I could custom order one for you.
No, it's alright.
Apologies. Things that are more unique like that, we don't tend to readily have on hand. The only thing that I really make out of a hobby that's unusual are very dangerous weapons like guns.
Did you learn how to do that yourself?
Yes.
It's very impressive.
Well, as you can see, it's
Although,
still a work in progress, but it definitely functions if you're good enough.
okay. Listen, you almost blew my head off when I walked in. So, even playing field.
Exactly. Mine shot.
On accident.
No, it
Mind you.
worked. I told you it would work. I told her it
On
would work.
accident. On accident.
Okay, whatever you say. If it makes you go to bed at night, better.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if you ever think you can handle a lot of gun, come back.
You know, I do have a lot of gun.
Not as much as I do.
Maybe.
Now, see, you could purchase this, and then if you find a better engineer, you could have them refine it.
Listen. It's not about the girth. It's about how you use it. Okay.
You can keep telling yourself that, but your enemies definitely will feel the pain once you know how to use the girth as well.
I kind of want to buy it and name it the girth now.
Oh my
God damn
goodness!
it. Brilliant idea just came to mind. Aw.
I love how
So it
me
would be-
playing into Eris's chaotic stupid makes her buy things.
I mean, yeah, it's 100 platinum.
150.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than 150.
150.
It's more like 159 platinum, and then all of the gold and change to make up the last 7, or another platinum and you get 3 gold back.
Okay, so 159 and then 1 gold, or
7 gold or another 1 platinum to make it
11.
160.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put down the 159 and the 11.
7.
Or 7 gold. All right, give me the girth.
A wise choice indeed, and he takes 140 of the platinum. I do feel a little bit bad about blowing you up, so.
Thank you.
So you get the 19 back and 7 gold.
Okay. Got it. I got the girth.
Oh
got
my
the-
goodness.
How am I supposed to pass up the girth, man? Alright. I mean, I've got everything I need now. Raina,
Of
do you
course
need
you
anything
do.
else?
Wait, did you ask if I was good? Sorry.
Yeah.
She then like smiles contently while she's cuddling her TNT.
You might want to hide it. The guards might get upset.
Oh, we're just not allowed to sell it. You can own it.
Oh. Alright, then that's fine.
So if anyone asks, you got it not here.
Oh yeah, she's always had it.
Perfect.
Well,
And then I walk out.
Yeah, shall we be going?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your business. Come again if you ever need any more firearm purchases or explosives, for that matter.
Will do.
Sure, these two have that noted down in some kind of book.
And
Oh,
if you're
what's your
ever
name?
interested in, my name is Anthony. Pleased to meet you.
Alright.
Valzor.
You don't need to know my name.
Good. I like that. Less
Anyway.
liability of who I sold it to.
Yep.
If I hear a gun blew up somebody, it wasn't my gun now. But if I knew your name, then I'd have to know it was my fault.
Yeah. Good logic. Well, have a nice day.
Yeah, we'll be going.
Very well. Take care. And with that,
Try not to shoot your wife.
the gun wouldn't have gone off if this woman didn't grab the gun in my hand.
Try not to shoot your wife. And I leave.
Okay, I will try not to.
Okay.
All right. Everybody regroups eventually at Naya's place unless anyone has any other business they wish to attend to.
Nope.
Raina, Valzord,
None.
Renine, Yorglot, you all
Help.
good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yee.
All good on this end.
Right, you all make your
Wait,
way.
could I? It was just a question. How much rations do we buy again? Or jerky,
2 weeks
technically?
worth for the amount for the party.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind
Okay.
this is assuming 6 people, not 7, because Ember was not there, or 5 people, not 6, because Ember was not there.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, I can just
Yeah, no, you're fine.
wish
She's
for her to
got
have
food in
food.
her
Based
lamp.
off of what Yorglot said, you assume she's good on food.
Yeah.
Jerky.
We also did
2
buy
weeks.
comfortable amount of rations. So
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we ration the rations, we're fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can
Okay.
put that in varied things. It can be preserved berries, jerkies, nuts, grains.
Also, the stuff that I bought for my enchanting materials, will you just send me a list of that later for me to add, or are they items that are in the store already?
You
I assume.
have the hellfire wood. You got the higher quality enchanting materials, right?
Yeah.
And then the last thing was you didn't go for the flower. You went for
The
D
black
went for crystal. He went for black powder.
Yeah.
And then D has crystal. Okay. But yes, I will send that to you later for more detailed
Thank you.
information.
Thank you. All right. So do we all meet up at the?
Yep.
Yup.
So welcome back.
Welcome back. You guys' shopping go well?
Is Raina still cuddling explosives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Renine, yeah, this is the reason why Renine just cuts off and just stares at
And I'm
Raina.
probably covered in gunpowder.
Yeah.
I had a gun just blow up in my face.
She looks like a cartoon character.
As you can see, it went mixed.
Yorglot does one of those. He looks at Reyna, like confused, looks at Valzar, and then looks at Ares, and kind of just like looks to the side and chuckles. As she's covered in soot, and it looks like she just fucking took a nuke to the face.
Naya, in the meantime, also kind of looks between you and just comes to the conclusion that Raina blew up Ares.
How was your excursion?
Not as
Great.
explosive, for one.
Yeah.
Reyna, did you blow up Ares?
No.
Never.
Fun story, actually. She
I
did it
pull
to
out the
herself.
girth.
With
That sounds a lot more like Ares.
I bought the girth.
The what?
The girth. It has 8 barrels.
What is a barrel?
She
The
pulled it out
fuck?
so you could see this gun in her hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay, so question: How in the fuck is Ares carrying an 8-barrel gun when she has -2 in strength?
It's not that heavy. It's just 8 musket
It's
barrels.
gun. Yeah.
Well.
Also, you can just count that as a reason why maybe the misfire is that high. Is maybe she should not be firing 8 barrels.
Yeah.
I can see it has some kinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rennie just like slowly puts a hand on her face and just shakes it.
It was a bit of an impulse buy. But,
Well, we got some pretty good items, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, you said you were going to an old man?
Yeah. Renine, did you want to show them what you got?
Yeah, she's still having the hand on her face. It just pulls out from a little pocket from her backpack. A crystal that allows you to see through 3 planes at once.
3?
So where I'm standing right now, the ethereal plane, and a plane of my choosing.
Whoa. How much did that cost?
It didn't cost anything. It costed trading items.
About it. before she says anything, Yorglot just goes about an eye and a tooth.
And a leg?
No, we
The
were
the crystal was the eye and the heart, by the way, or not the heart, eye. What was it that you changed it for?
Oh yeah, an azure berry.
Azure
But
berry
he's
and a heart.
still yeah,
No,
So
gotcha.
berry and a heart.
a berry and a heart.
What?
Yeah.
Aye, what he said.
I got this, and he pulls out the black vial of blasting, ice blasting powder.
Um,
It's like I traded it for blasting powder because this one's like ice blasting powder. I thought it might be useful,
alright.
and then I got myself some enchanting materials as well.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Anyways, Naya, did you say you had uh something here for us before we left?
Sorry, what?
Uh, did did you say that you had something here for us before we left?
You can see him like start thinking, and it's a like genuine like you can see like gears turning, like he's trying.
Uh, eh,
Oh right. Uh, yeah. Uh, sure. Come with me.
All right.
all right.
Yeah.
It,
Oh
He
boy.
leads you to the upper floor, and then he goes to the tree as compared to one of the rooms, but it's in front of his like door, and he like sort of half changes his hand into just a smaller version of a dragon's like paw,
Oh
and he
boy.
puts it on the
Ooh.
tree, and you watch as like a door pushes back into the tree and opens up. You can see a staircase that goes down.
Oh,
Oh. Well, that's cool.
that's
uh,
very
af-
cool.
after you.
All right, and he's just kind of starts skipping down. He turns the claw back into a hand, and he's
Just
having
follow.
fun. About 6 minutes later, you're deep enough
Jeez.
down that it turns into a room.
6 minutes?
And as you look around, you see what looks to be a young dragon's hoard. It is filled with all sorts of shiny gold things and other trinkets.
How big is this horde room?
Big enough to where he could probably sleep as a dragon in it.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow, you have a lot of shinies.
this is a big collection.
I am very proud of it. A lot of it
Do
came
you,
from my parents, but a lot of it is also mine. But I am okay with each of you taking something from here.
do you know all of your shinies by heart?
More or less. If you ask for something extremely, 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 extremely specific, maybe not.
Hmm.
But if you're like, I want a sword, I know where the swords are and what some of them do, I think. They're shiny, okay?
Yeah.
Yorglot reaches into his bag again, and he pulls out, because gotta try it everywhere. Pulls out the keys. uh, do you have anything that looks like these?
Oh, those keys. I actually got confused.
I say keys, but they're giant fucking blocks of gems. So
It's
Yeah.
been a really
I'm
long
gonna.
time. Can you remember or remind me of which colors you had?
yes, I have them all written down. I have 5 of them.
I
I'm gonna
have
call out Ember.
a purple gem, a white gem, a jade gem, a sapphire gem, and a yellow one. So the sun spirit key, sea serpent's key, jungle god key, crystal key, and void crystal key.
All right.
Onion is on point with that quest.
Many
Very,
keys.
apparently.
I
Didn't
am
even have
not.
to search in the notes for it. It was just like, I got that right here. Let me just pull up my tab for it. All right. Interesting. Give me a minute. And he kind of just like dives headfirst into the coin.
Oh, that's
Scrooge
so
McDuck
cute.
that.
About 3-ish minutes later, you see the coin shifting again. He pops back up. I have this one! And he holds up a black one.
Does it look like these ones?
Yes.
I take it and I cast Identify.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna
Do you
call out
ritual cast or
Ember.
cast?
I can't cast, so I have to ritual cast.
Okay.
I could make that go quicker.
Can you do it for free?
I can. Once a day.
Then that's not free, but
Yeah.
okay.
Well, she gets it for free once a day. and
Yes.
then you
Yeah,
can continue
no.
to ritual it.
No, I
I
get you. Then please go ahead. If you don't want to use it on something for your own items.
It's fine. She uses she takes out her little quill from her book and uses her, what is it actually called? There we go. Awaken Spellbook ritual spell. So I can just cast it as a normal spell. Okay, and I cast Identify.
You come back with Primordial Crag God Key.
What?
Primordial Crag God Key.
Crag is in CRAG. Crag.
Like Crag stuff.
Well, it is called a Primordial Crag Key.
God Key, but yeah.
God Key, sorry.
You said it's black?
Yes, it is very, just deep black, black of light, almost to the point where it looks like it absorbs the light from the room, but you gather that it doesn't, but it has that sort of, optical illusion to it.
This is the only one that you had, right, Nella?
The only one that I can remember.
Alright.
This is amazing, actually. Nyla, I'll take this of everything.
Wait. Hold up a second. How many fucking keys do we have?
I have 6.
Wasn't there 7? Or was there 9?
No.
Wait.
Soloing the side quest.
Yeah, seriously. Oh wait, but then
No,
again, when we
no.
got those 3 keys, he was hesitant to get that one. We had to convince him to get those.
No, there's 15. Or there's
Oh,
room
okay,
to be
there's 15.
There's
I
a
was
lot
like,
of keys.
okay. I was like,
I have
hold
a
up a
little
second.
under half right now, which is insane still. But yeah, I have a little under half the keys.
I can tell you right now, we should fucking hide all these keys, because holy shit.
Yes, I keep them in my bag of holding.
Good idea.
And these are not small gems. I remember he described them. These are big fucking 3-4 pound blocks of gems.
Oh wait, they are? Holy
Yeah.
shit! I forgot about that part.
Yeah. So every time I pull
Oh
them out,
my
I'm pulling out
God.
30 pounds of gems. Just
Imagine fancy dinner saucer plate, one of the things you serve on, of that size of gem.
Oh my god.
And I'm just shoving this shit in my bag. But yeah, Nyla, I'll take this if that's all right with you.
Of course.
Perfect. And he just puts all of his gems or his keys away.
Okay. You called out Ember, you said. So as he's swimming, Ember comes out of the lamp, sort of just wearing a long. Actually, Did you give her that thing?
Yes, she would have had it by now. So yeah, she does have it.
Okay, let me scroll up. She comes out wearing a much different attire than normal. It is sort of like dark brown pants with sort of mid thigh high boots that are leather with sort of like golden-ish buckles, and it is a very sort of flaming crimson red like priest's attire. It is slightly open in the front and reveals a bit of her chest, but it is the most clothed you have ever seen Ember.
Oh.
I will send a picture in Discord for you.
Can we
And
really quick take a break?
yes, we can. Give me a second.
It is like halfway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's halfway.
And
There's a reason
Oh,
why we need a
that's
break
so
right now.
pretty. That's so pretty. Can you pull it up on stream?
It's gonna be really tiny.
Oh.
But I mean, still, it's something.
Yeah, I guess
give me
that's
a
fair.
second.
My side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The legends foretold.
Your freaking 6 keys.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And we have a lead on the 7th.
Let me see. How am I gonna do this?
You add an image.
I don't have that saved to my
Oh, you can just drag it to your desktop really quick and
open
then
original and then save image.
yeah.
And then I'll put it on desktop.
Oh, that's cute. She's wearing it. That's cute.
Yeah. It's really cute. I want that.
Okay.
Want
This
what? The
is
dress?
outfit
Yeah.
that Yorglot used to base this attire off of when he made it. Add image.
Wait, what? Yorglot made it?
Yep.
Wait, excuse me? Oh, he
You
gifted
became-
a chick clothes?
They're cool too.
Yeah,
You
they
ain't-
are.
You ain't even seen nothing yet.
You learned how to make clothing?
This is
I can't.
what Yorglot based this outfit off of.
Oh my.
It's cute. It's cute. It's really cute.
It's a hand-done gift to his first girl. Mm.
Anyway,
Well, okay, all right.
but that is what Ember is wearing. She doesn't tell you where she got it, but that is what she is wearing when she appears.
Mm.
Okay. Break.
Break
Alright,
time.
and we will be right back. Okay, we're back, sort of. Eventually, reactive images will catch up.
Woo! At some
Apparently,
point.
reactive image is now like me and Mitty and say, screw all of you.
Apparently.
Listen,
Oh,
I've moved on to a full 2D model, and they're like, "You've left me."
You have left us.
Just put a bowl of Pokemon cereal for me. Busting, dude. Holy shit.
Oh man, now you're actually giving me the urge to go get some cereal. Hey, I loaded.
Oh my
Like I said, you just have to talk enough for it to register that you exist.
Apparently.
goodness.
I will laugh if it's in the same order as last time. I think it
It
probably is going to
It
appear.
probably is going to be, because it's probably going based off of whatever loading order it chooses.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah, I think I was the one to load in after those two.
Yep. Speaking.
Oh, yeah. Because
Well, if
I'm
it's in
Slim
order, then the
Shady,
next one
I'm
is
the real
Eris.
Shady. All the other
then
Slim
Onion's
Shadys
last.
are just imitating. So, want the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Where is my reactive image?
Well, see, the thing is you're not the real Slim Shady, so you're not going to stand up.
Damn it! Oh wait, last time I yelled at it. You're a
Aha, there you
big
go.
dumb
Yeah,
idiot.
it's in order.
God.
And then
Oh,
you.
It worked.
Hey.
You just have to berate it.
Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. I don't want to hurt him, but it's federated murder, and again, nobody will if it's gonna kill him and dump all the motherfucking bodies in the lake.
Okay, well,
Amazed
okay.
not out of breath yet.
yeah, that is.
It sounded
Pretty
like you
much.
started to struggle at the end, though.
I learned the whole thing. That last part.
There we go. We are officially back. Everybody has decided to reset.
Yay!
Woo! It looks like you're punching Onion's head.
Why is the shittiest 2D image the one that's the hardest to load? What the fuck?
I don't know.
It's the least optimized, I
Listen.
guess.
It's
I don't
just
know. Though I don't
just-
know why mine loads first, because mine's fucking 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels.
Yeah, yours is massive.
I don't understand why yours is so fucking massive.
I probably should just make a lower sized version of it.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
probably
a
should.
high-res image.
Anyhow, so we are back. They had entered Naya's treasure trove, and we were deciding what to get. Yorglot has already chose his. On your mark, get
Yeah.
set, go, pick your items.
Anyone who has an item in mind, please go first. I don't have one.
You
I'm
have
thinking on it.
another gun. No.
Oh my! Where are you going to be
Kidding.
carrying all these fucking guns? You might
In
as well
my
go gunslinger
hat.
at this
I
point.
have a special gun hat.
That specifically
It's a
only
top
stores
hat.
the long schlong.
Listen,
She
I
buys
can
it.
get
Does not fit in
another
it.
hat.
Hated
I
was
can
large.
get another hat.
The girth.
The girth. I got the girth and the long song.
Okay, anyhow. Another gun.
No. What do you have for short sword and daggers?
A lot? What are you looking for? Just like a short sword
Any-
that's really shiny? A magic short sword? A shiny magic short sword? Shiny
You
dagger?
have a shiny magic short sword?
Yes, but I don't know if the magic's to your liking, so what do you want?
Do you have anything that's poisonous?
I think so. He once again dives headfirst into his gold pile, starts swimming around. Minute later, comes back up, and you see him holding a dagger that is like the blade. It looks to just be made out of like some sort of extremely large scorpion's tail, and it's just the stinger portion that has become the blade embedded into the hilt.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What does
Neat.
that do?
It stabs things, and I think it's poisonous. I
Okay,
can't
well,
identify these things.
I mean, I could. It'll be the same progress as Yorglot here. So,
Yeah, come on,
As
give me one. I'll do the other one.
yeah, Yorglot could start identifying that, while Vazor, if you have anything magical, I could identify the next thing while he's doing that. So we can identify two things.
Do you have any potions that I could look at?
Yeah, he just like hands the dagger to Yorglot.
Identify.
Okay. And then he dives head first in while Yorglot's spending 11 minutes identifying. He comes back out with what you assume to be a vial of liquid luck, but it's slightly different, a little bit shinier. And he comes back out with what looks to be a superior healing potion. And he comes back up with a potion that you haven't seen before, but it looks to be like a ice blue potion that's contained in a like vial that looks to be made of just permanent ice.
Whoa.
Renine, can
Mm,
you
Of
identify-
course. Give me
Yeah.
one moment. All right, she puts down her book and starts drawing her circle and ritual cast. So, while
We
that's
should
going,
really find an easier way of doing this for all
Man.
of us.
I mean, it's the easiest way to do it, in all honesty.
Unless you want to pay a
Really?
premium.
AKA a spell slot.
Or a really expensive item.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Glasses with identify.
So that is the 2 people casting. So it'll be 11 minutes before another item can be identified. But then he kind of just turns and he looks towards either Reyna or Renine to see if they have any ideas of what he should go to swim for next.
Reyna, you can say yours
He
first.
technically also looks towards Ember, but Ember is going to wait till last.
Got any cloaks?
He dives into the pile and he comes back out with 2 different cloaks, one of which just looks really expensive but is not magical. The other of which looks very plain, just sort of like a brown, like leather cloak. Very sort of like armored, sort of like you would throw it over yourself, and it's more malleable than leather armor, but it's more of like a hide style of a cloak, so it's sturdy. It's not going to get pierced by arrows as easily, and it seems to be slightly enchanted.
All right. If we speed run through this, how many fucking minutes will it take to identify every single fucking item?
If everybody asks for magic items, it's going to take 33 minutes because it will be another set of identifies and 1 more.
Okay.
Yeah. Do
All right.
it.
And that
Then-
assumes you all take the first item and don't ask for a second thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what is the item that the first batch right now, so we can speed this through?
Okay. The dagger is just a regular dagger's worth of damage. Like the stats on it for to hit and everything is the same, except for the fact that it comes with a +1 enchantment. So add 1 to attack and damage rolls with it. And for poison, it has 3 charges per day that it can expend. On a failed saving throw, the target will be paralyzed for 1d4 rounds. The saving throw is a 15, by the way. Con.
Hmm?
That
sorry,
was your
I
item.
died.
Oh my god.
That was your item.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
It is a +1 dagger, so same damage as a dagger, just with a +1 to attack and damage rolls, so 1 better than a normal one would be. And then
Okay.
it has 3 charges per day that it can use to paralyze somebody. It's a DC of 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save,
Damn.
they are paralyzed for 1d4 rounds.
Oh,
They can repeat
Oh,
the save at
yeah.
the end of each round that they are paralyzed. So if you roll a 4, they can make up to 4 saves until they break out.
okay. Yeah, dope. So there's 3 charges on that?
Good day.
Okay.
Is that an item to your liking, or do you need another one?
No, this seems perfect.
Okay. Perfect.
Right, you identify.
What?
You were identifying the dagger, but
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Here you go, Harry's.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mine was the potion. Oh, okay.
all right. The potion that you'd identify is aptly named a potion of Cryosleep. It lets the target sleep up to a week of time without suffering any ill effects. During this time, they can neither die or perish from wounds.
Oh.
So basically, it
What?
is like Spare the Dying, but for 7 days.
Oh, so meaning like if someone
Like
needed
badly?
reviving.
Correct.
Yeah.
It gives you 7 days to revive without having to delay. So, like, say you don't have the materials for Revivify, it can delay that for 7 days.
Well then, Valzor, this portion right here is essentially your ticket of sparing your death for 7 days until we can help you get your feet back up.
Valzor immediately kind of like starts thinking, and then he remembers about his charm that he was given a long time ago.
Oh
So
yeah.
you're telling me that
Oh,
I couldn't die even if I use this?
Well,
Mm,
you
If
can
I
die
made
with this.
that?
if I
You-
could remember correctly, that one was a grave risk that you were not able to be brought back, period.
And also, I think you could still die. It's just we would still have to revive you. It's just
Yeah,
we would have more
it's
time to do that.
yeah,
That's
I
why I
would have more
said
time.
7 days.
Yeah. Now the charm thing, on the other hand, out of characterly, you legitly die unless you roll a nat 20 or something.
Like Thanos snaps from
Damn.
existence.
well, no. So it was a 50% chance he dies, a 50% chance his enemy dies when he would go below 0. Or like,
Yeah.
so he could choose to use it, and then if he goes below 0 when he has that on, he rolls a d20, and then 11 through 20, his target instead dies, just dies. On a 1 to 10, he just dies.
Ah, that's what
And
it was.
so, like, the death for him isn't necessarily permanent death, but it is just instant death. So it's not like you could use that to keep him on saving throws or stabilize him at that point. He just goes to dead. Now, in theory, you could use this to give you 7 days to which you can revive him from that.
Oh, so it does help with him.
But it's still just straight death, where you could use it on somebody who's also unconscious to give you a whole day, for example, to get healing slots back without having to spend, a diamond to revive them, because you can use it on bleeding out as well.
Okay.
So say your healers
sorry.
are out of spells, you can wait for another day for that.
So sorry, it could work with that charm of yours. So, does this sound like something you'd want, or do you want to try something else?
I'd like to hear what the other potions do. If
The other one is
possible.
a superior healing potion, and the other one looks like a luck potion but shinier.
Wait, would she have to completely identify them again?
If you want to
Over?
know exactly what they do, yes, but because I don't think Falzor has ever handled a superior healing potion personally. I think Yorglot might be able to answer that question. I'm not certain though. Maybe it was only Tic-Tac-Toe that's ever handled one.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
not since we. Would I have handled one in my past? Because that's the only time I would have, maybe.
I'll say go ahead and just make a history check. If you roll above a 10, then yeah, you've seen it.
3.
Nope.
Mm.
He did not work in
If you
healing potions
the
of that high.
confidence,
I was
the
about to say-
confidence in which you just said 3.
I mean,
if you
it is
roll
just
above a
fact.
10, 3.
Yeah. Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta say that you got shit.
Like,
You ain't
there's
touched
no skirting around it that you could use to get to the 10 there.
It kind of looks like there's a 1 in front of it.
If you flip it over and copy it, it's an 8. It's still not above a 10.
And that is only 2 away from 10. So
Yeah.
really, no. I'm kidding.
Anyhow. No, you've never handled a severe healing potion.
Renee, I'm sorry. Can you identify what that gold one, the other luck looking, does?
Okay.
And here I go.
So this one would not change with the time because you had 5 total sorry, no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 total items amidst the other 5 people of the party to identify. This would just be adding a second one into the round of 3. So you're still good on 33 minutes here. If you identify another item, you add another 10 minutes of wasted time. Not that that's really an issue in a downtime session. That being said, it is a greater potion of luck. It is a +2 for the day. Or
Oh.
you can re-roll a failed roll at essentially double advantage. You roll 3d20 and take the highest of 3.
He thanks Renine for all the identifying she's done, and I will take the
Wow!
vial of frozen
Hey.
frozen vial.
This is my customer. He's telling me thanks.
I'm doing half his shit too. What the fuck?
You're doing the other half of people.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
not this person. This person's mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
All right.
while you're doing that, I want to ask if there's anything, like any cool, like, trinkets or necklaces I could hang off my long schlong that I could have.
Remember, Nyla only said that you could take one item.
I know, but I want to ask him very nicely.
Dragon,
Maybe-
please.
He dives and starts looking, but you don't know whether he's going to let you keep it yet because he just immediately starts going. That's my way of saying we're going to handle other people's items before we start
Okay.
handling a potential
Yeah.
second for you.
Okay.
So, which item did you pick, Bowser?
Frozen vial, the vial of what is it called?
Vial of frozen time.
Frozen
Sure.
time. Okay.
For 7 days, you could just put in parentheses 7 days.
That was a loud slurp.
Slurpee.
Oh, sorry.
Vial of stasis.
Sure.
Cryo Slurpee.
Sorry.
It's a vial of an icy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Reyna, which of the capes did you like more? Did you want them to identify the magical one, or did you like just the really pretty looking one?
Is there any bracers that I could look at?
There's bracers. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Of archery, maybe?
Well, so yes, I will say maybe bracers are not the best way to go because you would lose your split shot because you already have an enchantment on your hands. So like you could look for boots. You could potentially get a cloak to enchant with that later. So you could potentially just ask for monetary value equivalent to an enchantment of that level. You could ask for a necklace, earrings, rings, any of those. Again, they can have different enchantments on it. Like you can have boots of archery, like they might just help you be more dexterous, which helps you with your dexterity score, which in turn helps you with archery. It could give you like advantage on shots from stealth, things like that.
I'm gonna go up to Yorglot and ask for you to check out this cloak.
Yeah, sure. Puts it next to the other things that he has to identify.
But while he's doing that, do you have anything for like my friend over there? And she points to her bear.
Maybe, and he would agree to get that while he's swimming for a necklace or trinket for Ares as well for your second thing. But for now, he is waiting to see if there's another round of things he has to go get as well. The cloak, if that is what you choose as your first identify, then when he finishes, you would be told that this is a Cloak of Superior Protection. What it does is it gives you resistance to piercing or magic damage that is from a source that greater than 5 feet away from you. So just flat resistance to all ranged attacks. Doesn't help you at all in melee, but
Okay, I want to keep that.
okay.
Big bit.
Okay. And then, so since you're keeping that, he would go look, since you still asked for the item for Bear potentially, in case you wanted to change your mind. He would also go look for a trinket for Eris's gun. But before he goes and does that, Runine, yeah,
Read a number. Okay. Nyla.
Naya.
Naya, sorry. Oh, where did Nyla come from?
Come on.
Naya. My bad. Naya, by any chance, do you have any old books from... Oh, shit. How long ago was Husks around? 500 years ago, or is that, like, 200 years ago?
You don't know. You've heard
Okay.
stories, but you don't know an exact like number.
All right, well...
You know at least the last 200 years you've known like the world's known of husks, but you don't have an exact like they've been around for 556 years. Yorglot might have a more accurate answer with all of his research done.
Guys, we did it. He said 556. That's the answer.
Oh my god.
I am actually a smart enough DM to not do that.
Imagine.
Hmm.
You're like, oh shit.
And this is where like players can't overthink things.
Yeah.
Okay. Renine would know. Wait, no, actually, no. I don't know if fucking Yorglot. Wait, no.
He's
Did
shared a
Yorglot say?
good amount of information, so you know
Oh.
he's done research on the subject.
Okay. She looks to Yorglot. Do you know how long ago husks or the disease came up? If you read that in your research.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
Oh, gotta look through your notes.
Gower the depth of knowledge.
This is a long 2
I'm
seconds.
sorry, somebody came in to talk to me. It wasn't.
Oh,
Sorry.
no problem.
You're good.
But I do actually have to look at my notes.
You're fine.
I have so many pages, you have no idea.
If you can
I
find the
can
correct
imagine.
answer, I won't make you roll for it. If you are incorrect with the answer that you pulled from your notes, I'm going to make you roll.
Oh boy.
Oh no, because I know like I don't know number. I just know era.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think Yorglot knows how long ago that era was. I don't think he ever found that out.
Okay. Do you tell her the era you know
Uh. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Just flips through all his notes.
I really am.
Yorglot, side quest. I got this. Yorglot, main quest. What the fuck?
It's just because I wrote down all the main quest stuff, but the side quest stuff I just have memorized.
I mean, the side quest stuff is just find the jewels.
No, I just find it funny. Random side quest. Find these 15 keys. Main quest. This world is running rampant with evil mobs that want to kill us and corrupt us, and we have diseases we have to look out for. I don't really need to memorize that
Whatever.
part. But those
Sad
keys,
part.
I memorized that.
Man.
I trust my notes more than I
Damn.
trust my
No, you're
brain.
good.
It did
It's
not
like
work
that
out.
one meme of the dude and his girlfriend, and he's looking back.
Main quest. Side
my
quest.
God.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's your.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't I find the name? I can't find the
We're looking
name.
for a date, not a
okay.
name.
Yeah, I forgot that
Oh.
D&D got gifted a sub to D, so I have her emotes.
Wait, really?
Well, I
That's
know
funny.
that a lot changed. A long time ago, there was a great calamity that happened. I don't know the exact date, but I'm sure it's something recorded. I'd assume it's somewhere around that time, seeing as, well, it seems to be connected with this other plane that I've told you guys about.
Mm.
So at least from then,
So, what era would it be from?
I think that's his way of saying he didn't find that in his notes.
Oh,
Yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
find it. Oh,
no, I
okay,
didn't find the
never.
name.
But
Huh. Can he still roll
What?
for it or no?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a history check.
God. It's basically a big fucky wucky here. Some time, okay? shit was not going okay. There were a lot of bad shit happening.
The lamp is
That's a
Oh.
natural one. That is a nat one.
Oh,
Sometime before you all existed.
oh, thanks. Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
I just
all
remember
right.
there were 3 very bad things walking this plane. And when they got sent to the other plane, I assume that's probably when this stuff started happening.
All right. Okay. Uh, she turns to the young dragon. Uh, by any chance, do you have books about planes or the other plane? Plane or planes? Planes.
Yes.
Or do you not really have books? I have a feeling he does not want for books.
Nah, thanks for a
Shiny.
minute. Thanks for another minute.
All
I
right.
don't. The patriarch might. I could go ask him.
Patriarch?
What is a patriarch?
I actually don't know.
Do you know what a matriarch
Bruh.
is?
Oh, I'm so smart. Context clues.
If you recall the time a while back when we were having our sessions before, when I forget who it was exactly, went into his room, there was a mirror that tried to talk to them, and he said it was the patriarch.
Oh, shit!
In other words,
Yeah, that
whoever
was-
you all talked to in that mirror was really important.
Well, that's the great thing, because the only person who did that was Tic Tac Toe.
Yeah.
So nobody here knows about that.
Yeah, no one knows, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, did Valzor try to
was
talk
with
to him?
him.
Did Valzor
Oh
try to
yeah,
talk to him?
Bowser was with him. I don't know. Did he see what I saw though?
Yeah, that's not an
Yeah.
illusion.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Bowser knows.
Sure. If you, whoever this is,
There's
Renin doesn't know.
patriarch here?
He's kind of just like the ruler of all of the dragons.
What?
Renin kind of sweat drops. Come again?
Yeah, he's like my granddad.
Oh.
Oh, Renin
Is
kind of
he
like shakes a
here?
little.
No, but I
Ooh,
can talk to him.
Is he not nice?
He's nice to dragons.
Hmm.
Oh.
He might be nice to you if you're nice to me. I don't know.
Sure. I could try. She kind of looks towards the party nervously. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. It's like what she mouths.
I can come with you if you want.
Yeah, we can come with if you need help.
Yeah.
Or
Or do you just want support?
Support would be nice.
Okay.
All right.
Well, once we're done here, I'll take you to my room and we can see if he'll be willing to talk.
Or
I'm excited.
Yorglot knows a lot about religion. Does he know about something like the Queen of all dragons?
Well, this would be more like king, thus patriarch.
I know. So would he know about the Queen of all dragons? You know who I'm talking about.
damn it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a religion check to see what you know about her. It's
Would
not
I
your
at least-
religion of area,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have you roll.
it's a 7.
Oh.
Man, we're rolling great now.
7.
It's okay if I don't know too much about her, as long as I know of her to know it's weird that he just said that there's a king of all dragons.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what you know, and this is only information for you, but because I don't want to break Fuji and switch channels, the king and queen that you, Onion, are thinking of, you don't believe exist. You think they're
Oh.
dead.
Oh. Okay. So it's really weird that he's talking about a king of all dragons? Or is it suspicious? Not in the sense of, oh, there's supposed to be a queen, but in the sense of they're supposed to be dead.
It's more in the sense of you, Onion, those dragons that Onion knows, Yorglot thinks they're dead.
Yeah,
But having a king of a dragon is not weird. It's just not the ones you're thinking of.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's not out of the ordinary. You know that they have a patriarchal and a matriarchal society, depending on variants. But you also gather that it's more generational than less permanent.
I got you. Yeah, I'd be kind of interested to see this patriarchy you seem to love so much, if that's okay.
Sure, I will, I guess, bring everybody. Hopefully he doesn't mind a crowd.
It's like a family FaceTime.
And before I go looking for the trinket and the thing for her friend, what about you? And he looks to Ember and I suppose if there is, I don't know, something that can be a little bit more expensive, and she walks over to Ares and like grabs your hip where the lamp is and holds it up. This? Something that's more expensive than this? And I don't know, D, if you want me to roll for that or not.
Because I'm in control of your character. Ah, okay. So he said that most of his loot came from his parents, right?
He said a good amount came from his parents, but a good amount also came from him over time.
Yeah. Spoils of.
Sure, roll for it.
What?
I don't know what just roll a normal d20.
Just a normal d20? Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh
No!
Rip.
Ember!
That's a natural one for chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you would have anything.
That's fine.
Oof.
How
Hmm.
expensive is the lamp?
Crazy expensive. So,
Oh god.
Yeah.
that's why I was asking her if she wanted me to even roll, or because
Yeah.
like that's gonna be hard to upgrade. Um,
Yeah.
We have a
then
wagon.
What did you say?
Say we have a wagon.
We have
Yeah,
we
we
have
have
a
a wagon. Yeah, we have a wagon, but like, yeah.
do you have any things that would aid somebody in their ability to find a way to travel between planes?
Mm,
Mm. Mm?
Uh,
Mm.
wait. Nah, yeah, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot.
What would?
Nothing. Teleport spell doesn't go between planes.
No. Unless you had that teleport circle that like the Sultan had, which wasn't fucking a good circle.
Yeah,
But
it's a
that's
pretty
also
nasty circle.
that's a different spell. That's not teleport.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Would he know anything about
Didn't
traveling between planes?
wait, didn't we have something where you could like
Hmm?
be part of both planes for a second? I swear we had an item like that or something like that. Did we not?
Literally, I just got one that lets me see through planes.
Yeah.
The one with 3 planes at
No,
once.
yeah, I know what you're talking. Yes, I know that. I'm not talking about that. I
Uh,
swear, maybe not.
I
I
do
don't
not
believe
remember
so.
that.
That is up to you, D, whether or not just yes or no.
I think he would because of his father,
Yee.
Time Wizard.
Okay. He would dive back down. He'd come back up with a compass, and
Oh.
he would hand it to whoever is available to identify.
I think it's either of us because we went 2 rounds for identifying, and we're both free now.
Okay.
Who
Someone pick.
wants to identify?
I will
I
go away.
okay.
I got it. I got it. All right. What is it?
Okay. It is a compass that will point in the general direction of the closest rift between planes that exists within the world. You don't know
Oh,
how far,
Yay.
but you know a direction.
where is it facing right now?
It is currently facing to the direct east.
Mm.
It's also where that dude with the key is.
Oh, the eastern side?
Yeah.
But somewhere in the eastern side, though.
That is a very vague east.
Yeah, that was a very
But this
big
is also a
east.
very vague east, so it is possible. But anyway.
Did you say side quest?
Anyhow,
Oh my goodness.
then sure, I will take that.
Here you go.
Okay, and then he goes and he looks for a trinket and something for Bear. He comes back a little bit later with a just very shiny silver chain that you could hang from the long schlong.
That nickname. Why?
Beautiful.
I just realized I was muted that whole time. I
Oh,
was gonna
man.
say, now that we found out about this side quest, it just becomes our main objective.
It's been Yorglot's main objective beyond
Yeah.
power. Yorglot's like, I want power and these keys.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And we're not gonna be able to stealth at one point because you're just gonna have this thing of keys like jangle.
They're in a
He
bag
has
of
a
holding,
Well,
so they don't
the-
jiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyhow,
and if those
Oh,
keys
shit.
jangled, it would be a lot more than just tuning. It would be clack clack clack.
yeah,
clack,
because
clack,
they're
clack,
free
clack.
foot.
I need to put a note to get rid of the bodies. Hold on. Hold on.
All right. And then for Reyna, he comes back with what looks to be a collar, but it is magical, so you gather that it will resize like most things. And it will let Bear talk for a minute each day in common.
Oh, Aww.
Oh.
You can talk to Bear.
I can already talk to him, can I?
He can talk to anyone.
You can't understand him.
We can't understand him, but
Yeah.
Rana could understand his
For a
gestures.
minute each day, Bear could speak common.
Tally ho, gentlemen.
Is that something you want?
No, I want the other one.
It looks like he's just letting you, like, he gave Bears the chain without asking her to pick.
Oh, so I can have it?
Yes,
Okay, sweet. Hell yeah.
that's why it's not a combat item. He found you something that he doesn't mind giving away.
Oh.
Alright. And for Runine, let's see if you can even get what you're looking for.
So, would it be better if I went alone or with everyone?
I don't know. He doesn't normally take visitors. We'll see.
I mean, you can just go with Yorglot if that's.
I don't think you're going to have better chances one way or another. I think it's whether or not we catch him on a good day or a bad day.
Alright then.
Lovely. Would it be good manners to bow before him or
I mean, I
say
normally do. I think that's pretty par for the course for dragons. I don't know what's proper for humans. Or rabbit folk or whatever you all are. You're all the same to me.
mortals?
Sure.
In Draconic, I'm gonna ask if he speaks English or if I'm gonna have to talk with Draconic.
I would imagine the Patriarch is intelligent enough to speak common. It's more whether or not he feels like it. He replies in Draconic.
Okay.
Lovely. I don't know any of that.
Okay.
Lovely.
So,
Up the stairs we
do
go.
you go in a whole group? Do you go bring specific people? This is
I'm
your
going.
item, so
Ah,
this is Renine's choice of who she wants to bring.
so fuck. No. uh, mm. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll just bring everyone.
Okay. Everyone
Because
you make your way up. You all enter Naya's room. Some of you for the first time you see this sort of very dark obsidian-like draconic room with all sorts of different furniture or furnishings. It has that chalice still on the table that has sort of like a blood-like color liquid in it that just sits there. It seems permanently full from what you can tell. And he makes his way over to this mirror. And currently, the mirror is a very cloudy gray and black. It does not have any reflection to it. It has sort of a dark black iron frame to it. And he stands in front of it, and in Draconic begins to speak. And Eris, you understand Valzor. Do you also speak Draconic? I don't recall. I think you only speak Undercommon and Common with her, but I'm not sure.
I do. I speak Draconic.
Okay, then you do as well. So you two understand what he is saying. And it translates roughly into Common as, "O great patriarch, a moment of your time, if you please." And as he says that, the mirror begins to crackle with a sort of like red like lightning life to it, and it starts to swirl around, and the smoke begins to clear. And you see before you the sort of like elongated maw of a very old and powerful looking gray dragon. And it has two very large orange eyes staring back. "Naya, my child, what can I do for you?" To Eris and Valzor, they understand. To the rest of you, you are hearing a mix of snarls that you cannot tell if they are happy or angry. It's very difficult for somebody who does not speak it. Before it goes back and forth a little bit.
Reen's kind of just like waiting for the moment for Naya to turn around and
Yeah.
gesture.
Naya says, I owe a favor to some mortals that did me a great favor, and one of them has a request that I think you might be able to fulfill, but I cannot. And if you are unwilling, then I will find the replacement reward for them. But I wanted to try to hold up my end of the bargain as best I could. So, with that, I have but a humble request. And you all see as these orange eyes shift and look at each of you, and immediately all of you feel warmer, like a fiery warmth around you.
Oh,
Does
okay.
Naya like gesture?
He is waiting for the patriarch to say something before, in common, you all hear, well then, mortals, what request would you have for the patriarch of dragonkind?
Holy shit! I'm
Oh
super
my
fucking nervous.
Jesus Christ.
Renine will take a step forward, kind of do a little bit of a bow, and say, "Greetings." Holy shit! I forgot my accent.
She's so
So
nervous she can't even
intimidated.
do Wayne anymore.
Ah,
Scared her so straight she became American. Greetings!
Reading.
Greetings, patriarch.
oh man. Ah,
Oh.
I'm not the talker.
How
It's
are ya?
moments like these as a DM that I love because you can tell when you like get that sense in some player where they're like, "Oh fuck, my words matter now." All of a sudden,
Oops. Yeah.
My lord.
Greetings, oh great patriarch. Oh, that's really hard to say. Patriarch. Renine says it perfectly. I am stuttering.
okay.
I would hope to seek knowledge of the plane that exists from this world. Or, sorry, the plane that exists on the other side of this world. Kind of going off of what Yorglot has stated, because she doesn't know too much about it. She kind of like glances towards Yorglot a little bit, but then looks straight at the mirror, trying not to lose
The
contact.
eyes narrow and you can see the slits focus in on you, and the rest of you feel a sort of relaxing cold breeze wash over you. But Renine, you feel hotter and under more pressure and scrutiny, and you feel an arcane nature to this gaze as well. Just there is a magical power in his look. And go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, shit! Nope. 5.
Damn.
You feel compelled to utter nothing but the most sincerest truths that you know. To which then he asks, for what purpose do you seek this knowledge?
Renine clears her throat. We wish to discover the means of the disease, or quote, disease of the husks, or the nature of which it comes from. And we think that it may be linked to this other plane.
And if you were to obtain this knowledge, what would you do with it?
Stop it from happening. So that no more suffering will come from the souls.
You, a mortal, thinks you can stop this? That which even the dragon kind failed to hold back? That which even the deities of this world have succumbed to?
Can we still hear what he's saying?
Yes.
What do you mean the dragons couldn't stop it?
Do not speak unless spoken to, mortal. And he turns his eyes to you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yikes.
24?
Holy
You
fuck you.
managed to resist, and it almost seems to make him angrier as you feel your body almost lock up and you're able to shake it off.
Oh shit, maybe you shouldn't be saving this. Ugh. I am sorry to be in ignorance of not knowing what is happening. But I am willing to spend my life trying to find some solution. It has to lie somewhere.
And you think your life is long enough?
Possibly not. But I could get clues. Leads. Anything.
I have not done this in a millennia. Naya, show them through the mirror. And the face disappears, and you watch as the mirror swirls with electric fog again before turning into what looks to be a sort of smoky covered stairwell leading upwards into the mirror that has red lightning crackling on the sides.
Shit. Are you able to move?
Yeah,
He say
I can move.
Yeah, he shook it off.
He resisted.
I had that same feeling that you did, but I resisted.
no, different feeling. She had the feeling to tell truth. You had the feeling of you aren't allowed to move anymore.
I'm gonna run up.
Oh.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
what?
run up and hug Renine's leg and be like, "I'm proud."
Thanks.
I'm proud of
Alright.
myself. I shook off the fucking aura of
Okay,
a
listen,
Dragon King.
Mr.
alright?
Magic Man.
Alright, Naya
All
begins
right.
to walk into this mirror.
Renine takes a deep breath. All right, I'll go in first. She walks. Whew.
Yorglot's well, I guess fucking Ares is holding on to her leg. but
Yeah, I'm on the leg still.
Yorglot walks right behind him.
Oh man, holy fuck. Whew.
As you step through this mirror, the first thing is every single one of you feel like it's around 135 degrees Fahrenheit. It is sweltering hot. You
Oh man, do I need to
immediately
roll a
start-
Constitution saving throw?
Not yet. You've only been in here for like 3 seconds at this point.
Oh no, I have heavy plate.
And Ember seems fine. But the rest
Yeah,
of
fire
you are
mage over here.
struggling. Before
It's not
long,
my.
the
Oh, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, does my fire resilience help it?
a bit.
Or-
You're like the next best at this. Like you're uncomfortable, but like you would not have any health effects for staying here for a long period of time. You gather the rest would probably start to suffer health effects after like an hour here without
Excuse me.
any magical protection.
Oh yeah.
You see, Yorglot looks down at his ring and like is trying to what little magic essence in the armor of Agathis he has stored in it. He's like holding close to him, trying to coat himself with no avail.
Like,
How long is the staircase?
You walk for what seems to be like 3 minutes, and when you look back, the mirror looks like it's right behind you, but you are now in a room. And this room is enormous. The ceiling is probably 400 feet above your head. It is
It's a great dragon!
sort of like a obsidian black.
Oh, yeah!
The ground looks to be like a cragstone, smoky volcano floor, and you can see what looks like elements of just pure fire magic sparking through the ground. Not like lava, like if you were to take and describe Ember's fire magic in the purest form, that is what just is the flooring here. And in the distance, you can see, sort of standing there on all fours, a dragon. And from the distance that you're at, it looks like he's maybe 100 feet, 200 feet on the other end of this room. And you still seem to think that you might come up to like a quarter of a toenail on this dragon.
Okay.
He is absolutely massive, taking up the entire back half of this room from floor to ceiling. And with resounding thuds, walks a little bit closer, and I need all of you, first off, to make a charisma saving throw.
My worst one!
I'm gonna make.
I rolled
I'm gonna
another
roll-
2.
Hey, I actually didn't roll
I
that.
rolled on that one! God damn it.
8.
I rolled 18.
We're rolling like
Raina?
shit today. God damn it.
Yeah, Raina's the last one.
Charisma.
Saving throw.
Saving throw. It's, like...
This one, right? 16. Right?
That
Oh,
has
it didn't
not shown
pop
up
up.
for me.
it's not showing.
Did you roll to
For s-
yourself?
Yeah, even if she did, it's a 16.
Okay. Well, Brunine, you fail, so that tells everybody else where you stand. Ember's the only one that succeeded, and just barely at that. So you are all frightened. You cannot approach him of your own free will.
Fucking dragon presence. God damn it.
Are we, like, standing against... Oh, wait, no, it's 400 fucking chamber.
Can we
We
still
just
move?
can't. We just can't get closer to him
Yeah, you
Within,
Yeah.
like, what, 60
you
feet?
cannot move a foot
at all.
closer to him. Like you
If you
cannot
s-
walk in his direction.
If
Oh,
you see
okay.
him or know he's there, you cannot walk towards him.
I
will
want to
be right
uncap
back. It's
one
gonna
of
take
my
me long.
I want to
Okay.
uncap one of my decanters of endless water and pour a cup full of water on my body.
Your body?
Trying to cool
Are you
yourself? Is that
still...
what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you...
God.
You uncap it, and the water evaporates instantly upon contact with the air.
Rough.
Are you still clinging to my leg?
No. You have hot ass armor.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
All right.
I'm
anyhow,
probably boiling.
you hear. Seems at least one of you is familiar with this realm. And I appreciate your courage in coming here. I do not have any books of which I can give you, but I do have knowledge that I can share. So you would do well to listen and listen closely.
It's like, let me put on like a fucking new notepad. Hold on.
Welcome to the
Okay.
club.
All right, here comes the typing club. All right.
Everyone ready? I'm only
Is
going
that
to-
you, lore?
He's only going to say this once. And as a DM, I am not going to repeat it even if you miss it.
We have a VOD. It's fine.
I am aware.
We have a VOD, but still.
I can also
It's okay.
unpublish said VOD, but I won't, because that would be mean to our viewers.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. As you know, the husks are indeed related to this other realm. Specifically, they are very closely tied to the entity known as Gorlach. They are a manifestation of his vile corruption, though they are not inherently evil. Gorlach was initially made with the intent of good, to purify the world of diseases, poisons, and other ailments, as well as just the filth, the lies, the deceit that existed within the lesser races. With his creation, and with the creation of what we now know as the other two of three calamities, the world entered a period known as the Age of Enlightenment. An age of peace, serenity, an age of great health, great magics, and great progress. And for a time, we all, dragons included, thought that we would be able to move forward as one. I am sure in your realm you can find books and stories that are related to these tales. But what they will not tell you is that it was the greed of a select few individuals that placed a spell upon Gorlach, that broke him free of his creator's shackles. With that control gone, he was able to see what it was that he was forced to endure for the sake of others. And it's through that resentment and that hatred that he then wished to cleanse the world of people who wished to pure it at his sacrifice. He, along with the other calamities, began to wreak havoc upon the world. A war of untold proportions ensued. If it were not for the deities banding together, as well as many of the most powerful mortals, dragons, and other creatures of the realm, likely all would be lost. But it was not an end that they gained, rather a delay. For they could not kill the calamities. We could not kill them. Instead, they opted to split the world into two, separating the elemental planes from the material plane. And in this separation, the elemental planes clashed and combined into a plane known as the plane of chaos now. Within, there are elemental realms and elemental domains, but there is no elemental plane of fire anymore. Instead, all that exists is an ever-tumultuous world that is home to three sealed great calamities, and their influence over this realm still leaks out to today. And what you now know as Spirit Rot and Ashen are instead the remnants of their influence seeping out from their realm and from their imprisonment into the plane of chaos. And from there, the excess spill of their power that that plane cannot even control leaks into our realm, into the material plane. If you wish, as you said, to try to devote your life to ridding spirit rots, to ridding us of this blight we know as ashen, then one, you would need to figure a way to save the people of the chaos plane from this ailment. And from there, you would also need to figure out a way to cleanse the chaos plane of the three great calamities that are imprisoned within, or history would be doomed to repeat itself.
To confirm, he said 3, right?
Yeah. Gorlock and 2 more that you know of.
Wow.
That was it? Okay.
That's it.
Intense typing.
So there's some stuff I didn't tell you guys about.
Wow, yeah, wow.
Yorglot's just kind of like, shit, fuck, I didn't say any of this part, fuck.
Oh yeah, that's a
No.
thing. Yep.
Not at all.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, guys.
I don't even know how to spell Gorlock, so I just fucking put in G.
Okay.
There's a TH at the end.
I'm gonna, while this is going on, I want to walk back to Ember and ask.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
I
back.
wish for a way for us to cool down.
I don't think she's gonna do that.
Nods her head and looks at you and, I'm sorry, but this is beyond my power. I cannot cool this area.
Oh no.
Damn.
All right.
Say,
Just gonna stand there sweating.
Renine kind of like looks at the floor and kind of just like repeats the words. Save the people, cleanse the chaos. All right.
You see Yorglot kind of get really tight. Well, if anybody sees, if they're paying attention. Yorglot just gets really tight.
Ooh, getting real tight there. But I'm not looking. Renine's staring at the ground.
This seems to be a problem that is way bigger than we thought.
Oh, it was already.
I laughed at you when you said you would try to help. But far be it from me to refuse your request for knowledge on a suicide mission.
I mean,
if
a
you
suicide
manage to
mission.
succeed, all of humanity and all of the material plane and even the plane of chaos would owe you a debt of gratitude far beyond that which we could ever hope to repay. I don't think that you shall, but I will say, good luck. And if you ever feel like you have the means to mount a reasonable offensive against any of the calamities, inform me, and I will see what forces I can spare.
We got the Dragon King on our side.
If we get a good statement for it.
Damn.
Damn.
I just like put down Dragon King. I can't even say it. I said Dragon King ally for forces? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
I mean, a little death never hurt nobody, right?
Thank you for the info that you've graciously shared with us.
Renine will like try to look up despite being like scared and bow. Thank you very much. Truly.
Just repaying a favor of my kin. do not expect that I will be so gracious next time, unless my kin owe you another favor. But for now, good luck.
Thank you.
Now,
Is by
leave
like
my domain.
while Renene's turning around, is there truly like nothing written anywhere on the walls, or is it just a hoard, treasure of hoard?
It is not even a hoard. It is a large empty room that you gather is just a chamber for meeting.
Wow.
Does it look like there's any like doors or anything that like goes
Nope.
anywhere else? No.
It seems like it's a
Impressive.
pocket dimension specifically for this purpose.
Wow. Powerful. Oh,
King of Dragons.
king of
So do
dragons
we-
indeed.
So do we go out the mirror or how do we?
Naya will show you out. Now leave.
Bye.
Renine just turns around and starts walking towards the mirror.
Naya's already escorting you out.
All right.
What color is he?
Gray.
Gray.
Scary dragon.
Okay
Yeah, that
then.
follows. I'm assuming everybody follows outside the
Oh.
mirror.
Oh
I should
yeah.
hope.
I should hope. Whew.
Everybody exits.
Are we unfrightened?
Yeah, but you're only afraid of his presence because you're not in his presence. There's no fear.
Yeah.
Renine is like, the moment she's out of the mirror, she's just like sweating profusely.
You would have been sweating way before that too.
I mean, yes, but like, she's like panting, like actually, like she was
Yeah.
holding it in this whole entire time, trying to be like, professional a little bit. Now she's like actually letting it out. Well, most definitely. Powerful presence. Holy,
Is it
Holy
quite
moly.
refreshing?
Refreshing?
It has been a while.
What do you mean?
It has been a while.
I think
Since
since
you
he's
met him.
felt that much heat.
Or since I was in the presence of a powerful dragon.
You've been in the presence with a powerful dragon before?
Yes, haven't you all?
No.
This is
No,
quite
you're
normal
the
from where I'm
first.
from.
I think you're the first dragon we've ever met, Naya.
Yeah.
This is Ember
That's
speaking.
Zember. That's Ember
Oh.
speaking.
Oh.
Naya doesn't have an accent.
Well, he does. It's just a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a little kid. But yes.
Well, the statement still stands, just to Ember.
Uh,
Then this is not normal. Okay.
no, not at all.
Ember, forewarning, a lot of the things that you've experienced are not normal, per se.
Sure. Well, shall we go? I think we should be heading on to our next location.
Yes.
Indeed. Let us go. I feel like I need a little bit of a break after that. She like wipes the sweat that's still going.
The decanters work, by the way, now.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna dump I'm gonna dump the glass on my head.
She still splashes herself.
I imagine
Yeah.
she just lays down and just shoots it up so it like
Yeah.
water falls on top of her.
Yeah, like the things outside Universal Studios.
Yeah.
That's just my
God.
chest.
Just lays down, sets them both the geyser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just
Runs
flies and messes up Naya's room.
Oh my
Anyhow.
god.
Thank you, Naya.
It is a pleasure. I am happy to help. I am glad that he was able to return my favor on my behalf, though I feel I am going to have to repay that to him now.
Naya, there wouldn't be any disrespect or chance that the patriarch has a name exactly, no?
Not that I am allowed to tell you.
I
All
assumed
right.
as
We
much.
have our own laws. I apologize.
You're okay.
I was already stretching them by even allowing you to meet him. So I think one of you already had met him in this group before. Sort of. Maybe two, I don't know. But I know Valzor wandered in here with the turtle. Tic-Tac-Toe, I believe his name was.
You
Yeah.
and Tic
I
Tac
think it was by
came in
himself. Actually.
No?
No,
there?
Valzor
No,
was
they were
okay.
both there.
Oh, okay.
I had asked and went and got Valzor because Tic-Tac-Toe went and asked him because it looked very draconic. And I
Oh.
thought he'd be useful in reading draconic, which he was.
Even though, strictly speaking, that was not a race thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when we realized Tic-Tac-Toe was a racist. Anyhow.
Yeah. Wait, that?
Listen.
What about talking to Ember? Goddamn.
Anyhow.
No, that's
well,
sexist.
shall we be on our way to that manor that you have arrangements with? I believe that is everything to cover my end of the reward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easily.
Thank you very much, Nat.
Of
Yes.
course. Before we go, do you need to sleep off that? And he kind of gestures to like the still slightly charged skin of Eris.
Who's covering herself in her own booby water? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Did we just visit the dragon while she's gunpowdered?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
She's got her hair looking like a fucking
Oh yeah, I'm looking
cartoon
like a
scientist.
snack. I'm looking like a snack.
It's all like fried and burnt
Yeah,
upwards.
he's
and
pre-cooked,
down.
okay?
Yeah, literally. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Saves him a breath weapon.
Listen,
Overdone.
at least next time when he sees me normally, he won't think I'm the same person.
She's well done.
Anyhow,
Anyways,
do you need to sleep that off before we go?
do we want to sleep?
I mean,
I'd say it's been quite a day. Nothing bad could come of sleeping.
yeah.
Sure, if you're fine with that, Naya.
Or
I feel
whatever
like we
time.
could all
There are
de-wind
rooms
after that.
available. You're welcome to stay whenever you're here.
Thank you.
I would like to say
Thank
we
you.
are friends at this point. After all, you are friends of my parents.
And friends of you, I hope.
Well, yes, that was the first part of that statement.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I've been through a lot today.
Yes, you were blown off, then you met the patriarch, and yeah, by all means,
Excited.
sleep.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Long
take a long
rest.
rest.
What?
She gets her identify back. She gets her HP back.
Yorglot looks in. Who's all in what rooms? Because he hasn't seen these rooms yet.
I'm
Runian
in
would.
fancy room.
Lamp.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, no. Ember could stay with Gothra if they wanted to.
Eris.
Read. Sorry.
I mean, yes, she could. Lamp,
No.
Lamp.
unless she is requested to stay again. If somebody
Unless they go
asks, otherwise she's going straight to the lamp.
I mean, I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants.
Before she leaves the lamp, Yorglot's gonna pull her aside, real quick, and just be like, "I see you're wearing the item I gave you. Is
You're
it
like-
okay or?"
Yes, that fits quite nicely. Yes, it fits quite nicely. Is that the sort to say?
Okay, sorry. I was just making sure all my items that I'm making are working properly. So
It is quite impressive. Thank you for returning the favor.
yeah,
I like
of course.
It is different from what I usually wear, but I think that is a good thing. After all, it seems the rest of the party prefers a more moderate attire, except for two of them. But if my attire
Yeah.
would be a problem, then this helps a lot. So, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like it.
All right. He's gonna try to find a room that's nobody else is in, but I don't know if anybody's not in a room.
In all honesty, I don't remember which room Runine stayed in. I think she stayed in the fancy one.
You stayed in the religious-looking one.
Yeah, the religious-looking one. Yeah, I think you'd see Runine on her own.
There's the water one,
the religious one, the fancy one, and then like the jungle-looking one, right? Or
Yeah.
like
No,
No.
Naya?
Naya,
Naya's was the
yeah.
fourth one,
Yeah.
which Bowser was in.
oh, okay.
And Reina is now alone with Bear because Tic-Tac-Toe was there.
Yeah.
Was in the water room.
Was in the water room.
Yeah.
So there's nobody in the fancy room then, or is that where Gothra? Or,
That's
was
where-
Gothra.
God.
Every
Alright.
room has a person.
You can. You
Are
can
there multiple beds? Or is there only one bed in every room?
There are multiple beds.
Okay.
There was only
Uh,
one in the fancy room, so unless you want to sleep with Eris, you cannot
No.
sleep in that room.
No,
Reina.
it's not.
Sorry, not Reina.
Ouch, What?
No,
I
it
thought
is
we
not.
were like family.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
You'll just
Renee,
go to the. Oh, go ahead.
Renee would just to Yorglot kind of just like, if you want to, you could sleep in this room. Do
Is
you
it
want to
the-
be alone or?
It's okay. I'll just sleep on one of the other beds.
No, you can take this room. TikTok is not with us. We'll go with Reina. There's 2
Alright.
beds in there. Just go sleep.
Walking in there, since this is my first time in the room, do I recognize any of the religious symbols?
Oh my
Sure, I
God.
will let you get a third religion check on that room.
Third? Wait, what do you mean third?
Because 2 people rolled last time we were in that room, and so that was the 2 checks, but now we'll have a third for Yorglot.
Ah, well,
Sure, you can
11.
get away with a third. You do not.
Not a single one?
No.
Damn.
I mean, you could ask me. I'm pretty good.
Oh my God.
I love how every roll that somebody's like, I'm good at this, has been fuck all today.
It's been terrible.
I'm not that great at religion, so I don't expect it.
You're the most religious one in our group right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm amazing at it, okay?
The only religious person that we had was Tic Tac, and even he didn't roll very well.
Okay, yeah, he just goes to bed then.
All right.
Flip.
What should we do?
Flip.
Long
Oh,
rest.
I want.
Unless anybody needs something.
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
Nice.
nope.
Then, with that, the next day arises. You all have slept well, and Naya is waiting for you in the common area of his house, ready to take you to the manor.
Right. To the manor we go.
All right. You hop on Naya's back, as is normal, and he begins to fly out the upper hatch that he has to his house, leading out into the underdark swamp before flying to the northeast. Takes a good maybe hour and a half to 2 hours before eventually you start to see what appears to be a hill coming out of the swamp. It still has the same sort of bog-like trees and its same sort of overall environment, but atop this hill you see what looks to be very large 3-story tall Victorian-style manor. In this section, the trees have all been clear cut. There is an open field and a large gate surrounding it, as well as what appears to be a garden in the back from what you can tell atop Naya's back. And Naya slowly begins to set you down about 50 feet outside the front gate in order to be respectful of the property. And he kneels down, allowing you all to get off.
Hop off.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think I'll ever get used to riding a dragon.
It takes
It's
some getting
really
used to.
fun.
But yes, it is very fun. Thank you, Naya.
Yes,
You're very
thank
welcome.
you.
If you're ever around again, come say hello.
Of course.
Thank you for everything.
I most certainly will go say hi.
Don't be afraid to get in contact with us either if you ever need anything.
Yeah, we'll come beat the shit out of something else you need dealing with.
If I need anything, I will be sure to let my parents know. I'm sure they have a way of contacting you if need be. But thank you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something like that.
Be safe.
You as
You
well.
too.
And we wave goodbye
Goodbye.
to the dragon.
Mm.
Oh.
It's
That was
just
cute.
bye.
Okay, you know what? When Vernine hears that, she's gonna like come over and give him a hug.
Yeah.
Do you want a hug?
He turns into the human form. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Because he's still a small child, isn't he?
Not, is he taller than
No,
Wait.
he is shorter than you still.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm gonna hug the shit out of this kid. Oh my god.
All right. So what's with this mansion?
I think this is a good stopping point right here.
Yeah, nice.
You.
Okay. If we wish to stop here, if everybody is running out of time, then this is a good stopping point. We will be right at the manor, which means the beginning of next session, we will have a surprise for everybody in store.
Oh,
Oh?
for everybody, including us? What?
Surprise.
Yeah.
This is a very good stopping point if we want to stop here. Depends on how much time people have. I think 4 hours is a good length of a session, though.
Yeah, hype for
Yeah.
next week.
Next
Good
week!
cliffhanger.
Next
Good
week,
cliffhanger. We back.
We
Bitch.
back, baby.
All right.
Now, every Tuesday we will be back.
Every
Hopefully.
Tuesday.
Hopefully, we will see you all next Tuesday then. Same time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, about a half an hour earlier. Technical difficulties starting today. Hopefully, Fuji decides to work next week. Since we finally got it figured out. But thank you everybody for listening in. Thank you for all of the viewers that have been lurking and enjoying the story. I hope you all enjoy the story as much as we do. I know we all have a lot of fun playing. And we look forward to seeing you again.
Who are we going
Yeah.
to raid?
Yee.
That's the thing. Somebody else choose today.
Oh,
Since it's not on a person's channel anymore, it's not going to be me every time because that's just not fair.
who did we raid last time?
I think Lily.
Oh, okay. Then not Lily.
First person that pops up. Go.
Could raid Demi.
Sure.
He's playing Elden Ring.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Demi.
Who isn't?
Tarnished.
All right, and then we can do a D&D raid with if somebody can make a call in chat.
Oh, hold on. I got it.
DnV raid.
Copy. DnV raid.
Airbnb raid.
Airbnb. There we go.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we will see you all next Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.